Did they say anything, mention any names?
Nope.
Well, what did they do?
They ate chips.
How's Tracy?
Still critical. We're heading back later.
And don't pretend you care.
I wasn't.
The police have confirmed it's definitely assault.
Do they think they know who did it?
They'll be questioning all of you.
Maybe it's like Death on the Nile. Everybody did it.
You mean murder on the Orient Express?
David, I have to ask.
No. Did you?
No. But we were both alone when she was attacked, and we both have a motive.
Oh, so what, we tell the truth?
Or we give each other an alibi. Say we were together.
Wow, spoken like a true con.
I don't ever want to be one again, do you?
David, come on! You should have been back in this cell half an hour ago. The stock doesn't take itself, you know.
Yeah, sorry, Gran, I'm coming now. What's your deal?
I am so ready for my lunch break. You fancy joining me, sweetheart?
Sorry, ma'am. Got some shopping to do.
Oh, right.
Than it did on New Year's Eve. I don't suppose Tracy Barlow can be your best friend, can she, Mrs. McIntyre?
Not exactly.
Making false allegations about you killing your husband. You could have gone down for life.
That's true.
How did you feel when she was released from prison?
Disappointed.
I'd have thought you'd be absolutely furious.
What did you think when you heard that she'd been assaulted?
I wasn't surprised. She has a lot of enemies round here.
That's all you felt?
I don't allow myself to get too worked up about Tracy. I refuse to give her that power over me.
What about you, David? Got your medication sorted out since I last saw you?
No, I love mowing down my best friends in the street.
How did you feel, David, about Tracy lying in court about your mum?
Angry?
Funny way of showing anger, sleeping with her. What was it? Some sort of revenge?
Sorry, I don't see the relevance to that question.
It seems to run in the family, sleeping with Tracy Barlow. Is that something you regret doing?
We all do things we regret.
Is that yes?
Suppose.
Then why sleep with her?
Why does anyone sleep with anyone?
How did you feel when she mocked your sexual prowess in front of everyone in the pub? Or do you not see the relevance of that either?
I felt better.
You must have felt humiliated, didn't you?
You'd be telling me I try to kill her next.
So what were you doing on the evening she was assaulted?
I was in here watching telly with my mum.
What were you watching?
Gremlins. Then Jules Holland.
Okay, that's all for now. Thanks for your help.
Our pleasure.
You were cool. How did you know what we're on telly?
Looked in the TV Times.
Time, please.
It's not my hair I'm worried about. You know she's been sniffing around the butchers? She's planning to open another salon around the corner, put me out of business.
I'm confident you can take care of yourself, Mother.
Oh, I wouldn't put it past her to have rigged this competition, you know. I mean, doesn't it look suspicious to you? Local hairdresser wins free hairdo in posh salon.
Breathe easy. New Year's assault suspects. Becky McDonald has just been arrested for GBH on Tracy Barlow.
Really? How do you know?
I've just seen her been put in a cop car now.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Apparently, when Tracy woke up this morning, first thing she said is that Becky had done it. So it gets us off the hook.
Oh, David, you were never on the hook.
I thought she'd done it.
I thought he'd done it.
There she is. What's she doing still walking around free? Is it true?
I can explain.
Have you confessed to assaulting my daughter?
Yeah.
Never.
No.
You attacked Tracy. You nearly beat her to death.
Just calm down, lad.
Promise you it wasn't like that.
You leave her alone. If it is true, there'll be a lot more to it. That I do know.
Oh, what do you know?
I know your daughter.
She tried to kill her.
Well, pity she didn't finish the job.
That is a despicable thing to say.
Yeah, debatable that.
But you're all condemning Tracy and she's the victim.
Debatable again.
Shut up.
Look, this isn't doing anybody any good.
Give the girl a medal, that's what I say.
No, please, stop it.
I don't believe this. Tracy's lying in hospital.
Yeah, well, it might be best she stays up there for her own good.
Oh, Ken, it's like a lynch mob.
And now you're talking. Knock some gallows up. Anybody got a washing like?
The word is no. White wine, please, and whatever Claire's having.
Oh, I've already got one, thanks, Gail.
Well, you've got two now. Same again for Claire, please, Tina.
2 pints, please, Tina, and whatever Claire's having.
No, I'm fine, thank you. 440, please. Cheers. Just shows what people think of you. I've done something I dearly wish with all my heart I hadn't. I didn't know how people would react. I suppose I thought you'd all be against me.
You were provoked.
Listen, there's a dozen people in the street that would have done exactly the same thing given half the chance.
Everybody understands.
You've not a long-lost husband, Claire. You're under a lot of strain. That's another thing. What would Ashley have said about all of this? He was always such a peacemaker.
Thanks.
To Claire.
To Claire.
Hey, no, please, stop it. I'm not proud of what I did. I didn't batter her or give her what for or give her a taste of her own medicine or any of those things. We had a row, I pushed her to defend myself and she fell.
It's all right, Claire, you don't have to explain.
But yes, I do, actually. Because you and the police both think I did it on purpose and I didn't. Only the police think I'm a criminal and you lot think I'm a hero. That was Steve. They've let Becky go. I'm not taking any other action. oh, that is great news. I'm so chuffed I can't tell you.
Yeah, I won't be getting too excited. We'll send the bloodhounds after you now. I know them lot far too well, and they won't rest until they nail you.
Time since I've been out chasing fellas.
There'll be no chasing tonight, Sal. There'll be moths to our flame.
Well, I'd blow yourselves out and nip home for some moth balls, judging by this lot.
Oh, so it's busy tonight.
Yeah, and there's wine.
Singles night?
Why? Old Spice, impulse and a touch of despair.
Well, I'm not this hard up, not yet.
Hey, Gail, where you going?
Home, as fast as my legs can carry me. It's a singles night.
I know. Oh, well, we mightn't be young, but we're free and single, so come on, let's enjoy it. What you having? I'll get you a drink. Hey, Sean, what you having? White wine. Oh, drink. Right, eyes down, looking. Well, the blokes will be. Don't you think that top's a bit daring? She does.
No, stay. The night is young.
Yeah, it's the only thing in here that is.
Oh, I'll not be far behind you.
Oh, I won't be so sure.
Hey?
By the fruit machine. Don't make it obvious, Gail. He's a van driver from the factory. His mates call him Gaz.
Oh, he's coming over. Play it cool, girl. Make him work for it.
Evening, ladies. Can I buy you a drink, love?
Yeah, I'll have a pint of bitter then, if you're asking. So, there you go, girls. If you've got it, you best to flaunt it.
Just put this on you. Oh, stop it. You didn't. What I wouldn't give to be lying on a beach right now. I'm green with envy, love. I'm the colour of grass. Yeah. You too, love. Decent. Bye. David lands in Tenerife. They will insist on calling it Tenerife.
He's mad like that.
So? What happened to your face?
Unfortunately, Mother, it was the one I was born with.
Your lip. What happened to your lip?
I had one too many last night. Fell over and banged my head on the toilet seat.
My poor love. Another day.
I'm really sorry, babe.
Do you know, you just love seeing me suffer.
Just feel like a boat.
2 pints
Bobbing
of
along on the ocean. No one sailing it. Crashing about on the waves and no idea where it's going. Life. Overboard. Oh, God. Sorry, I didn't think.
It's fine. I feel the same. Can't keep up with my own kids. Nick in a perpetual bad mood. I haven't worked for months. I mean, you know, I've been careful, put something aside, but... Well, that was for a rainy day. This is a tsunami.
Do you know what you need?
Win on the races?
A new fella.
I think I should stay away from men till the next millennium.
Who's he looking at?
Still something in his eye.
Wonder what it'd be like to get back in the saddle again.
Evening.
Hi.
Can I get you two ladies a drink?
2 white wine spritzers, please.
And the same for your friend?
And you say you run your own company?
I do.
Wow. It's amazing. It's amazing, isn't it, Sally? An entrepreneur?
Sally doesn't look that impressed.
Well, excuse my ignorance, but what do you do exactly?
Here comes a science bit. Marketing's a process.
Right.
By which companies create consumer interest in their goods or services. We put companies out there, we get their assets up. Basically, I give people what they want.
Well, that's really interesting.
There's never a dull moment.
I can so believe that.
In marketing, we do three things. Identify the customer, satisfy the customer, and keep the customer.
Well, I'm sure if I was your customer, I'd be well and truly satisfied. And kept.
Yeah, very good. I've been thinking.
I see you're not drinking, Jeff.
Nothing gets past you.
Are you in recovery?
Driving.
Oh.
Listen, I've not eaten yet, and...
I'm starving.
Gail, you said you had an omelette before you came.
Sally, do you fancy going and grabbing a bite to eat? Well, think on while I go the gents.
I can't go. You like him.
Whatever gave you that idea?
Well, and anyway, I've been married for 1,000,000 years. I've got a daughter that's oh, forget it, I'm being silly.
It'd be silly if you said no.
Gail, where are you going?
Home! Omelette pan won't clean itself.
Gail? Gail!
Who knows?
So what you got planned for today?
Off to work, apart from that.
You're a right dynamo just lately, aren't you? Well, I hope you're not just going to be moping around here all day.
Oh, I'm sorry I'm annoying you, Mother.
I'm just concerned about you.
Yeah, well, don't be.
One minute you're full of big ideas, the next you're just drifting along. I mean, take this Italy thing, for example. I mean, are you going or not?
I don't know.
Well, you were dead set on it the other day, so what's changed? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'll be glad if it's fallen through. I didn't understand it in the first place, but you go to all the trouble of rebuilding the bar, and then when it's nearly finished, you say you're going to go and live abroad. I mean, what will you do? Sell it?
Yeah, I imagine so.
Will you get your money back?
Who knows?
Is everything okay?
Oh, will you just stay off my back, Mother?
It's taking Claudia to Le Poisson Volant for Valentine's.
Do you know how much that place cost her?
Well, actually, I didn't, but she had to give me a whole rundown of the menu with the wine list included. So now she's going to be banging on about her coquille Saint-Jacques for weeks, rubbing my nose in her new romance. And she knows she's bound to do it in public every time. So I'm going to have to smile sweetly and take it. Ooh. Thanks for your support.
Sorry, ma'am. In case you've forgotten, it's a year since Joe died. And all this talk of Valentine's Day isn't helping.
Oh, sweetheart, I am sorry.
I still miss him, ma'am.
What the hell are you playing at?
He sent a car from Tenerife. Not understanding the tale of it. Says he's having a good time, but he keeps going on about grime and people in cages. Sound like much fun to me. Do I know the deceased?
Saving my smiles for the photos.
Well, at least you were invited. I think my invitation got lost in the post.
Wish mine had.
Should have turned him down if you feel awkward.
Oh, Peter practically begged me.
She's your ex-wife. He'd have understood you feeling uncomfortable.
Oh, it's nothing I can't handle. I should be thinking of Milan the whole time.
Well, I wish you'd change your mind about that.
No way. She'd never have come back. It's been a disaster from start to finish.
Right, I'm off to this...
I'm sorry.
Can't believe it. I just can't believe it.
I did tell you what Natasha said.
It's always Leanne. No one else came close.
Can't for the life of me think why.
You can't rationalise choices like that.
What are you going to do now?
I'm not sure.
Happy now?
Far from it.
Are you on some sort of mission to ruin that poor girl's life? I mean, God knows what she's done wrong to be cursed with you.
Now, just a minute.
Shut up, you! You may ponce around in your fancy suits and drive a flash motor, but you cannot get away from the smell of what you are. Scum! Always have been, always will be.
Yeah, well, I think that's enough now, lady.
She's no lady. Just get out of my house before I call the police.
I would lay you out, sunshine, but you're not worth grazing me knuckles for.
No, you can do that on the pavement outside. Now go on, get out. Did you go for a run this morning?
No.
Do you want to talk?
No.
Okay. Want some breakfast?
I'm not hungry.
You sat at the table.
Not now, I'm not.
After yesterday? Still not told me where you were.
At work. Oh, might want to get that. Could be a job.
David.
He's up early.
Just going to bed, actually.
No need to ask if he's having a good time.
Says he could get a taste for it. Imagine that. 3 kids living abroad. Talk about empty nest.
Oh, come on. He's just having a couple of weeks in the Costa del Conga, and I'm bobbing to Milan on business.
He'll not be back. I wouldn't be either if I was your age.
I've got a business to run. I'm serious. Leanne might have looked the part, but I was always the brains behind the operation. Why shouldn't I pick up where I left off?
Believe me, when you get to the Via della Spiga, that back street bar will seem a lot more bother than it's worth.
Today, me leaving.
Oh, come on, you two have had your moments, but deep down he thinks the world of you.
He's got a funny way of showing it.
Well, this is David we're talking about.
I think how peaceful it'll be. No bickering about the bathroom or who's in charge of the TV remote. It's for the best. You know that.
Do I?
Have you really thought this through, Nick?
Of course.
Well, what about the bar?
What more of a reason to go than to stay?
Do you really want people saying when the going gets tough, Nick Tilsley bails out? You came here from Nottingham when that wasn't working. You left Underworld when that got difficult. And now people will say you're running away to Italy.
Yeah, Gail's right. When has running away ever helped?
I'm not running away. Just don't want to see Leanne every day, wondering if she's really happy with Peter.
And you won't be wondering that sat in Italy?
Look, wherever you are, sweetheart, you've still got to look at yourself in the mirror every morning. Who's going to be looking back at you? The Nick that runs away, or the one that's made of stronger stuff?
So what are you doing with it then?
Hello, love. How was Tenerife?
2 secs.
Just call it 20 quid, mate.
Would you mind, Mum? Talk the skin. Mental.
Must be nice to have him home.
I'll get my purse.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I just
Excited about this, Faye. Still can't believe the authorities had let the Windasses adopt a vulnerable child.
Why? Gary turned out all right, didn't he?
Eventually. I'll get that, shall I?
You cheeky cow.
Beg your pardon?
Oh, not you.
Hi, lovey. Just thought I'd come and see how the prodigal son got on.
Well, good luck if you can get anything out of him.
Oh, mint.
Some girl he met on holiday.
Oh, great. Battery's dead.
Good. You can have that back when your grand's gone.
What? No, at least let me charge it first.
Broom man?
Oh, lovely. Hey. Right. Come on, then. Who is she?
There's a girl I met the first night I was there. Candy.
Candy? Oh. And would that be the traditional spelling?
Sounds like a stripper.
She's not a stripper. She's a cage dancer.
Oh, that's a relief.
And did your eyes meet through the bars of this cage, eh?
Well, you can say what you like. I've never met anybody like her before in my life. I reckon she's the one.
Oh, to be young again, eh, love?
But all I'm saying is, just be careful.
Darling, but just give it a rest. Am I glad to see you?
Why, what's up?
Well, how are you coping with this love-lorn Romeo, eh?
Driving me up the wall. I just console myself with the fact that it's just a phase.
No chance.
Oh, sweetheart, it's just a holiday romance we've all had then.
Yeah, you'd have forgotten her by the end of the week.
Well, I'm hardly going to have forgotten about my fiancée, am I?
What?
You're engaged?
Yep.
Tell me you're joking.
Never been more serious about anything in my life?
No.
Yeah. Text her just now. And she said yes. It's done.
You proposed by text?
I sure did, Gran. Yeah, it's the 21st century. Text is just as good as any other way to do it. Still, If I'd thought I'd please you, I got down on one knee just before I pressed send.
Oh, and where's the damn ceremony going to be taking place? Somewhere in cyberspace, I suppose. Oh, Gail, say something.
I get you both a drink.
Thank you.
Suckers! I can't believe you're throwing your life away like this. And on a girl called Candy.
All right, calm down, Gail, calm down. Well, I have to say, David, I do think you're being a bit hasty.
You won't be saying that if you knew her.
Well, how can you know her? You've been together 5 minutes and that was surrounded by sea and sunshine.
And much wine, no doubt.
What difference has that got to do with anything? When you love someone, you love them.
Oh, sweetheart, I know you feel like that now. But what your mother's trying to say, it's all so different when you're in that setting. I mean, when you meet up again with all the cold and the drizzle, it could all come crashing down to earth, you know.
Where's she from? What do you know about her? I mean, do you know anything about this girl at all?
I don't care.
Precisely.
It's the girl herself I'm in love with, Mum, all right? Not a background.
Oh, David, wake up for God's sake. Thousands of people have holiday flings. They don't come back engaged.
I don't know why I'm arguing. 'Cause I'm far too happy to be bothered anyway. And I know you'll both love Candy when you meet her.
When's that likely to be?
Yes, as much as I'd like to, I can't go swanning off to Tenor Flipping Reef.
Well, you won't have to, will you? Because she's coming to stay here at end of week.
David!
What, don't you want to meet the girl I'm going to marry?
No, I don't think I do. Not under these circumstances, no.
Oh, David.
Then, both of you, yeah, butt out. Because I'm in love, and if you can't be happy for me, then you're just going to have to lump it, aren't you? You know, I wish I'd tied the knot out there, and then it would have been family, meet Mrs. Platt, and stuff you.
Hello, love. Pop in for a chat.
Well, actually, we're quite busy.
No, just a quick one.
All right, I can spare 5 minutes.
Wonder what the topic's going to be.
We're just having a cuppa, thank you.
I talked to him about it. You can see how hostile he is. What are we going to do, Mum?
Well, it's not like they're wed yet, is it? I mean, once they get to know each other, it'll probably all fizzle out, won't it?
Do you think?
Well, yes, these things do they? I mean, I had a holiday romance once. Oh, his name was Greg, and he was absolutely gorgeous. You know, sun-bleached hair, and that kind of tan you'd only ever get with a coconut oil. Couldn't keep my hands off him. No, but listen. And then when I met him again in Barnsley, I hardly recognised him, because he was all pale and pasty and mousy hair, and all those irritating little habits that I'd never recognised before. Well, like sniffing halfway through a sentence. Oh, couldn't wait to get away from him. Mind you, probably thought the same about me, actually.
Oh, I suppose you're right. I'm probably overreacting.
Yes. And the more you do, the more he is going to carry on just to prove you wrong.
So you're saying I should just accept it?
No! What I'm saying is, pretend to accept it. There is a difference, darling.
Thought I'd make salmon sandwiches when Candy comes. Push the boat out a bit.
It's an unfortunate phrase, isn't it?
I'm trying to say sorry here.
Yeah, I know. That's what worries me.
Well, I've had time to think, and maybe this girl will be the making of you.
She drinks me under the table.
Well, that's something you've got in common, and it's good to have shared interests.
True. We both like having rampant sex as well.
David, customer. Shush. There's nothing wrong with that. You're both young and healthy. So, are you going to buy her a ring?
Yeah, there's one I've got my eye on, actually. But I think I might need a bank loan.
Why? How much is it?
A few grand.
David!
What?
Nothing. It's nice to know you love her.
You know, I'm really glad you've come round, actually, Mum. Means a lot, seeing as our wedding's in 3 weeks.
3 weeks?
Well, why wait?
Well, that's ridiculous. You barely know this girl and you're rushing to put a ring on her finger. I mean, she saw you coming, didn't she? Did you have sucker written right across your forehead? If I had my way, I'd lock her in that flaming...
Got you. Never play the master, Mum. You'll lose every time.
Look, I wasn't...
Tell me you're not gone mad in duty-free. If you've spent more than 200 on me, I'll just be... embarrassed. Yeah, me and all. I think my mum would be mortified if you spent more than a £5 on her box of chocks. You no manners you at all, have you? And she's here now, speaking in tongues. She's that chuffed about his engagement. Yeah, well, she'll get over it. It's not a good dose of Valium can't fix, eh? All right, give us a ring when you touch down. I really, really hate the sight of you. You're the ugliest thing I've ever seen. All right, bye.
Candy's at the airport then?
Boarding as we speak. You thought she wasn't going to come.
Oh, I think the lustre of this engagement will wear off when she sees rainy weather film.
Mum, you were really wide of the mark again. She's lived round here herself. Now, is that a sign or what?
She's local.
Sort of.
Is there anything else you'd care to tell me about this girl, or are you going to keep me on this insulting drip feed of information?
She's white.
I don't care if she's sky blue pink. What do her parents make of this engagement?
I don't know. She'd have to hold a séance to ask them.
Oh.
Look, if you've got any more questions for her, you can ask her yourself in person. She'll be here this afternoon. Just try and keep it under 20, yeah? Because we'll want to hit the hair.
This is all one big joke to you, isn't it?
Mum, I'm a firm believer in marriage. More the merrier, I reckon. Wonder where I get that from.
There you go.
Not done. I know better than anyone that you have got a good, kind heart.
She's probably been in the salon at some point, you know. I mean, I might have cut her hair. David might have washed it. Actually, he does a really good Indian head massage. What?
I just can't see Candy going to... Well, I mean, she...
Oh, too cool for my little place, huh?
Well, I'd say the razor head was more her thing, that's all. Becky goes to a razor head, doesn't she?
By the looks of it.
Did you see that? Well, they could be talking about anything. Good man.
Well, if she can afford a taxi from the airport, she must be solvent.
Or extravagant.
Ladies, I would like to introduce my beautiful fiancée, Candy Kyles.
Kylie's fine. All right?
Candy's just a cage name.
Hello.
Aren't you Becky McDonald's sister?
Off. Same mum. My dad had the off when I were 8. Still don't know who Becky's dad were. Gas man, milkman, loan shark.
Hey, same as you, Mum, innit? Mick Gail's dad were a total mystery as well till he tipped up a few years back in flesh.
No way.
Way.
Yeah, Gran wasn't cracking on either, but Mum reckoned Gran was never 100% sure anyway, were you?
Oh, for goodness sake.
Cool.
Come on then, let's get your stuff upstairs. Milk, 1 sugar.
Got a sweetener in my bag. Nice place. We'll take it.
OK. You've had your fun, but enough's enough.
What you on about?
This, you and her. It's got to be some kind of sick joke.
Mum, you were talking to my fiancée.
Check it out. What do you think?
Suits you. Looks cheap.
You gonna let her speak to me like that?
Yeah, she's right, Mum. What you playing at?
Come on, David. You can't expect me to believe that this is the girl you met by chance on holiday.
Yes.
No. Even I'm not that unlucky.
I am still here, you know.
Not for much longer if I have my way.
I'm not sitting round here listening to this.
No, wait.
Let her go.
Oh, Gail, come on. Wind your neck in, will you?
Sorry.
Well, it's getting all very silly, this. I mean, to be fair, we hardly know the girl.
I've known her long enough to form an opinion. Besides, I met her kind before.
And what kind's that then?
Dodgy.
That's rich coming from someone who were banged up for murder.
You spiteful little... Did you tell her that?
It might have slipped out, yes.
David!
What? I told her you never did it.
Oh, well, that's all right then.
No, come on. This is getting us absolutely nowhere. Look, David, why don't you and Cindy... Candy.
Kylie.
Yeah, Kylie, whatever. Look, why don't you go out for a walk and calm down, right? Me and your mum will stay here and have a little chat, all right?
Fine with me. Could do with a change of scenery anyway.
Hey, come on, come on. Could be worse. At least she's not pregnant.
Oh, my God, I never even thought of that.
Now, I'll wait till...
Be my poker face.
Poker face? We're playing your song, Gail.
Is that my egg custard out of the fridge?
Never saw your name on it. Hey, you've not licked it, have you? Becky were always doing that when we were kids. Dirty cow.
It was the last one. I always have an egg custard with bargain on it.
We'll have to watch something else then. Better still, why don't you get out your dressing gown and nip down job centre? Don't mind taxes paying for your egg custards.
Taxes? Since when did you ever contribute anything to anything?
Since today, my glittering new career starts this morning. Tell her, David.
Tell me what?
Yeah, I've been thinking.
Starting at his salon.
His salon?
Well, I need to dot a few I's with Gran first and keep her in picture like, but I think it'll be better for everyone all round. Is there any breakfast on go? I'm hungry.
So am I.
Thank you.
Well, it depends on your definition of fun. Trouble at mill.
Oh, well, I'm sure there's not to worry about. Do you eat your butters? Yeah. Is there a dead body under there?
No! Don't be silly.
I'm not fussed. I've seen dead bodies before, loads of times. Before someone used to murder postmen.
What have I told you about making stuff up?
She did. It was in the news and everything.
You want to watch that mouth of yours? Get you into trouble one day.
Everything all right? Nobody's hurt, have they?
Oh, okay. Well, not as such. No, it's one of the clients passed away.
Audrey did her a Mohican, didn't you, Wood? Poor old dear died of fright.
A little respect wouldn't go amiss.
Well, that's terrible. Come on, Mum, I'll make us a nice pot of tea.
Sweetheart, I think I need something a little stronger than that.
So I think that's just about everything. All right, Shawnee. Couples a bottle of lager, tar. Stick 'em on my tab.
And what tab's that?
Family me, Anna.
Of a fashion. £4.80, please. Thank you very much kindly.
What's up with you lot? Somebody died.
Yes, as a matter of fact, Edna Hargreaves.
I only saw her this dinner.
Well, she's passed away in the salon.
Dead as a dodo, poor old dear.
Never. Can't believe I missed that.
The paramedic said she probably died of natural causes.
Yeah, well, it was quick, so thank God she didn't suffer.
Who's dead?
Oh, one of the old biddies from Salon.
You must be used to it. Age of your customers.
Oh, a double brandy on the rocks, please.
Honestly, it was amazing.
Never know when your time's up.
Well, it's like that old saying, live every day as though it's the last day on earth.
Oh, well, lucky for some, I'm working all the hours God sends.
Well, I don't want to diss Mrs. H, but maybe this is some sort of a wake-up call, Gran. Time to ring a few changes.
No, Gail, David's right. Got to be realistic. I mean, I'm 70 now, and whichever way you look at it, I'm nearing the end of my life, aren't I?
Come on, Mother, that sort of talk doesn't do anybody
Well,
any
it
good.
could have been me today, couldn't
Well,
it?
lucky for us, it wasn't.
Well, it's going to be at some time, isn't it? And to be honest, I mean, none of my affairs are in order.
You've made a will?
Yes, but that was ages ago.
My wife's will was 10 years out of date when she died. Total nightmare.
And then there's the salon. I mean, do you know, I'd got such hopes that Sarah was going to take over that, but then that's not going to happen, is it?
Why should she get it? She's never done anything.
Well, that's what I'm saying, David. Things change, people move on.
You know, there's the tax situation, of course. I mean, if your assets are worth more than 325 grand, your nearest and dearest will get clobbered.
You're worth a mint, aren't you, Wood?
Please, can we talk about something else?
No, Gail, Mark's right. I haven't even thought about the inheritance tax. I mean, if I was to leave everything to you, you'd probably have to sell the salon to pay the tax.
Unbelievable. All that time and effort you've put into the place, and what for? Nothing.
You'd be out of a job and all.
Yeah, well, I could easily get another job, but it's Gran I feel sorry for. She should be living it up while she still can.
Do you know, David, I think I should sign the salon over to you while I'm still here. Problem solved.
Night-night, Lord. And if you get round to updating that will, you can leave me your jewellery.
Charming. Come on. We got a table booked.
Oh, do you know, Mrs. Hargreaves has got 2 sons. I'm wondering if I should go around there and see him, tell him how she went.
Nah. Did you take her rollers out?
Yes, I did.
Nice work, Gran. Ever the professional. I was just thinking about what you said earlier.
Oh, well done, David. It's taken you all of 6 minutes.
Can we please have no more talk about death and money? I'm losing the will to live here.
Did you mean what you said about signing the salon over to me?
Yes, of course I did. Oh, come on. You're passionate about the business. You work hard. Told yourself, Gail, it's fine.
Oh, David, I know you've had your difficulties in the past, but this could give you something positive to focus on, and it could provide a very comfortable future for you and your family, if you ever have one.
I'm going to be his family.
Yeah, well, anyway, I'll go and see the solicitor this week. I mean, there's no point in waiting, is there?
Thanks. That is just amazing.
Oh, let's crack open the champagne.
You're looking to get Pomeroy in here.
Oh, let's go into town, so we'll do it properly.
Do you mind?
No, go on, you go on, but don't be late because you're working in the morning.
I still think you should have waited.
Oh, okay, what's the point? I can't take it with me.
This stuff would go on eBay, no bother. There'd be some div in London in a retro bar just crying out for tat like this.
What are you doing skulking in here?
Oh, it's my clients doing the skulking. 3 cancellations and a no-show. It's not even lunchtime. And I think we know who's to blame, and it's not Freddie Fluke.
Mrs. Hargreaves?
What? From the grave? No, Claudia Flaming Goldberg.
Claudia's your friend.
In the cutthroat world of coiffure, Gail, there are no friends.
Picture your grand's junk on a skip and feast your eyes on this.
See?
Yeah, well, why don't you put together a thingy, a mood board, maybe jot down some ideas and like some costings and that, and why don't you take a rain check as well before my gran decides to take a rain check and sign the salon over to me? I'll see you later. Let's face it, Gran, even you weren't born with a business brain.
No manners, but she picked up both by the age of 23. Yeah, they forget there's a decent living to be made from the silver spenders. I mean, what if Kylie talks David into relaunching? Alienating the regulars, offending the newcomers?
Look, Gail, think about it. What does David love more than anything? To shock. So all we've got to do is to take Kylie in our stride. Bring her into the bosom of the family and welcome all her suggestions for the salon. Honestly, the novelty of hard work will soon wear off. She'll be out of here like a rat up a drain pipe.
You reckon?
Yeah, mark my words. She is just a phase. Hiya!
Date for your diaries, ladies. And gent.
What's this?
This is a cancellation for Weatherfield Registry Office. As of Friday, 8th of April, I officially become Mrs. Kylie Blatt.
No way.
Way. Ladies, it's time to buy yourselves a hat.
Welcome her into the bosom of the family. Buy a hat. I'll eat it first. Good morning.
Apparently so. No more TV dinners for you, Capricorn. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. Be sure to grab it with both hands. Must mean Kylie.
Or the salon?
Well, lonely TV dinners, that sounds like love to me.
Or evening opening?
Aries, stop being so judgmental about people. Otherwise, you could risk pushing your beloved son away.
David, I understand how you feel.
We're old enough. And I'm going to be running a business now, Mum, and commitment's the name of the game. I'm growing up, I thought you'd be pleased.
I just don't think Kylie's...
What? Go on. What?
I don't think Kylie is worthy of you. I think she's a nasty little gold digger.
Mum!
Don't worry, babe. Sticks and stones and all that. You can think what you like, but you're wrong. I'm going to make your son very happy.
Let's give her a chance. What's your star sign, gorgeous?
Virgo.
I doubt that very much.
20 minutes under there should sort you out, Mrs. T. But can you keep turning the pages regularly so we can see your hands moving? I'll get you a brew.
Oh, David, will you get me one while you're at it?
Why you only get them for my clients?
All you've got to do, David, is put a tea bag in a cup.
You're not my client.
No, I'm your man.
We'll start acting like
Oh,
it
for
then.
goodness sake, David.
Sorry, Mrs. T, but have you got kids? If so, I bet you wouldn't treat your son's chosen spouse like a piece of dirt he'd picked
No.
up off the floor.
I'm sure Mrs. Teed's son wouldn't come home with a girl like Kylie. She's a stripper.
She was a cage dancer.
Oh, well, that makes all the difference.
Yes, it does, actually. Grant, can you make her see sense?
Look, will you give over, you two? Get some decorum. For goodness sake, the people come to this place for some professional, friendly treatment.
Oh, what's that? Hairdressers or undertakers?
See what I have to put up with?
I'm sorry, Mrs. Teed.
Oh, yeah, Gail. I believe my, sister's here.
Not today, thank you.
Yeah, I need to see her.
Take your foot away.
In your dreams.
I think you should go away and
Did
sober
you not hear me?
Oh, here she is.
I want you to leave, Becky.
The Viper. Now then. You'll be careful of them fangs, Davy boy. They can kill you.
Didn't you hear what Gail said?
You sunk them into me good and proper, didn't you, Gail? Starting with the day you grasped me up to that adoption panel.
I don't need this.
I had a really, really nice life around here. And you ruined it.
You did that without me, darling.
So, I should just kill you here and now.
I'd like to see you try.
Look, I think you better go.
Yeah, or I'm calling the police.
Chill out. She's all talk.
All talk! Oh, my God! I'm calling you, Becky. I'm calling the police. You're going, eh? Somebody's dead by the time police get here. Get off! Get off! Little.
Right, that's it. Get out. Come on.
Get out! Leave her, Davy. She's not worth bothering about. Nice try, sis.
They're not both for me.
It was a joke, Gail. Do you remember them? Should do, given birth to enough of them.
Hello, gorgeous.
Oh, hiya. Wasn't expecting to see you today.
Well, I thought I'd surprise you. What time are you on till?
7:30. Why?
Wondered if you fancied coming into town, maybe a nice restaurant.
I'll have to check my diary.
Well, don't take too long.
Hey, you've shortchanged me £1.
I'm sorry. It was an honest mistake.
You don't know the meaning of the word.
Talk about bouncing back. Loses a job, next minute she's half cut down the pub with a bloke on her own.
Your own in a dump like this. Maybe you want to think about that.
So Jeff's made it perfectly clear he wants more than friendship.
Pretty much.
And what about you?
I don't know. I like him. He's funny, he's attractive, he listens.
Well, if you don't want him, I'll have him.
I just suppose I'd never thought I'd be with anybody again except for Kevin.
Well, you've arranged to see him tonight, so there must be something in it.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Oh, come on, Sally. If he makes you happy, go for it. I can't think of anybody that deserves that more than you.
Oh, is he a quick talk about something else?
Like what? Football? Don't know anything about football.
Evening.
Hi, Jeff.
It's Gail, isn't it?
Yes, but it's okay. I'm just leaving.
Well, you don't have to on my account.
Oh, no, it's okay. I'm just going home to watch the football match.
I see Sally's with her friend again.
Happy hour over, is it?
What? Oh, I see. You think I was a little harsh on Tracy, is that it?
Just wondering what the problem was.
Well, let's just say we have history. Or at least she has.
Yeah, well, it's hardly a crime, is it?
About the only one she hasn't committed.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
Was David really dead clever at school?
Oh, yes. He's very bright. Goodness knows what happened. What, you going to clean up the kitchen?
We are.
Well, will you get on with it, please?
I hated school, me. Couldn't wait to leave.
Surely you can do me 3 cases for the same price. Yeah, well, look, if it's as good as you say it is, I'll order more. Great.
Oh, yeah, got your present. Thought it might give you a few ideas.
Right. Ta. I thought I might just see something in shops.
Well, just because it's a register office doesn't mean you can't get something special.
Oh, watch out. She's got plenty of her old wedding dresses stashed in her wardrobe. My dad, his dad, Tina's dad.
David, I'm trying to help.
Oh, Mum, leave it. It's hardly the royal wedding after all.
Well, is it a good time to talk about the guest list? I mean, it might be perfect time to make peace with Sarah.
Well, if I wanted to, but I don't.
She's really going to blow her little control freak mind when she finds out it's not just us that won't dance to a tune. It's Graham and Shane and all.
Coffee?
Please.
Oh, disgusting.
What's wrong?
Cigarette end. She's not even washed it.
Give it here.
Girl is the best. How many times have I asked you not to leave cigarette ends in the bottom of coffee cups?
Oh, go on, I give up. How many?
Too many. Kylie, it knocks me sick.
Oh, we're going to get the don't treat this place like an hotel speech now, are we?
Life's just one big joke to you, isn't it?
I have some respect, you two.
David,
Mother.
have you given any thought to where you're going to live after you're married?
Yeah, of course.
And?
Well, we're going to live here until we have enough money for a place of our own.
And when's that likely to be?
Let me put it this way. Don't hold your breath.
Have you worked out how many people you're inviting and how many people are actually going to come?
More or less, yeah. But there's Graham and Shane as well.
What's it got to do with Gormless Graham?
Well, it's their wedding as well.
What?
A double ceremony. Me and David, Graham and Shane.
You've had all the normal weddings, Mother. Church, registry office. We just wanted something a little bit different.
Well, Richard, what's it?
Whose idea was it?
Does it matter?
It's a mockery of what a wedding should be about.
It's just 2 couples exchanging vows instead of 1.
A wedding should be something special. It's when 2 people announce to the world that their love's for real and for keeps.
Oh, so you're finally accepting that me and Kylie do love one another then?
I'm sure you think you do.
Mother!
Oh, Mum, don't waste your breath. They're only doing it to wind you up.
No, we're doing it because we want to get married. And so do us mates. It'll be a right blast.
Oh, what every girl dreams of. A right blast.
Yeah, well, this one does.
So what are you going to do? Have it in a big top, trapeze artists, jugglers? You've already got the clown, Graham.
Yeah, top idea, bro. I might suggest that to the others, but like I really need a lecture off you. How long did your marriage with Leanne last again?
Yeah, we're too young to deal with the bad stuff. I just wish we'd waited.
And your marriages haven't been worth anything.
Each time I got married, it was for love. And Martin and I might have split up, but at least we had some good years together. And we had you, so I can't put that down as a failure, can I? I just don't want you doing something you might regret.
Hey. I can't pretend to know what's going on in that mind of yours. Most of the time I'm glad. But Mum stood by you when everyone else was against you. So can't you do the smallest thing to make her happy?
When she married McIntyre, did she care what I thought? No, she just ran off and married the psycho. Or should I say, another psycho? So why should I give her any attention now?
Getting your aim back. Very mature.
No, I'm getting married. And I'm doing it the way me and Kylie want it.
What do you mean she might...
Well, we used to be best mates, but
I'm sorry, thought it's none of my business.
well, it's all right, I'll tell you. But you might want to grab a brew first. It's a long story.
Excuse me.
Right, let's get going.
Because I did it to Miss French Manicure Part 1.
Well, you won't be saying that when we have a queue of clients at the salon.
You're right. You're always right. Mwah.
Bye-bye.
Finally come up for air?
Just saying goodbye to my fiancée.
She's finished the milk again.
Big deal.
It's like living with a stray cat in the house.
Hey, Kylie's going to be family soon.
Oh, open your eyes, David. The words family and Kylie don't go together.
There we go.
I mean, what do you really know about her?
Enough.
So, how come her own sister won't speak to her? Eh? And what kind of a monster lives in the same street as her own little boy and doesn't even see him? If you started thinking with your brain instead of your trousers, you'd see that I was right. I'm going for some milk. No, I won't apologise. My son has every right to know what he's marrying.
What, he's marrying?
Yeah. And if you're coming into this family, then I have every right to know as well.
Fine. What do you want to know?
No.
Well, I was born on the Eccleston estate. Actually on the estate, because my mum were too wasted to get to hospital. She were all right, actually. It was my dad who had the fists. But he were closer to Becky than me. Really, really close. Want me to spell it out?
Kylie, you don't have to say...
No! You asked about Becky. I'll tell you. She was supposed to look out for me. Promised she'd never leave me with my dad. Then when I was 8, I woke up one day and she'd gone. No phone call, no note. She knew what had happened. And it did. When I got pregnant, they kicked me out. And I was pleased. Fresh start and all that. You try having a kid on your own on the streets, though. And try doing it without getting off your skull. When they took him off me, I had to not care. I had to.
I'm sorry.
And where were Becky then, eh? Where were my precious family? So excuse me if Bryside's a bit flaming empty.
You happy now?
I better be getting off soon.
Morning.
You're still not talking to me.
I'm staying out the frosty politics of this family. I've got a bistro to open tonight.
No breakfast?
No time. See ya.
Come on, I'm sorry for upsetting you. I'll not listen to my mum again. I'll not push things, and I'll never upset you like that again, I promise. I didn't mean it.
Yeah, well, it's not that easy. You hurt me.
I know.
You're supposed to love me.
I do.
No, you don't. You love someone, you love them regardless of the past.
Kylie, come on, I do love you. You know I do. You're everything to me. Am I forgiven? I'll make us a brew.
I'll make it.
No, you won't.
David, how many more times do I have to say sorry?
Just back off, yeah? You've done enough damage.
I'll get my bag.
You all right?
Yeah.
Don't look it.
Oh, what do you care?
Well, I can see you're unhappy, and I don't like to see you like this.
Really? Well, there's a surprise. Thought you got me upset, considering you're usually the one behind it.
I'm really sorry about what happened yesterday. I feel bad about it.
Good. So you should.
Well, can we try again? I'm prepared to try if you are. You can talk to me, you know.
Yeah.
Well, you never know. I might be able to help.
I doubt it.
Try me.
Is this all some attempt to be nice to me to try and get back in David's good books?
No, it's not. I promise you. I promise you it's not that. I just, well, I suppose I want to build bridges if I can. What is it? What's the matter?
Okay. My wedding's a disaster. I wanted it to be a dream and it's turned into a pigging nightmare.
Why?
Why? Becky just basically threw me invite right back in my face. Won't mind, but sad cow's all I've got, except for Max, and she's keeping him away. So I'll have no sister there, no son, no money to buy a wedding dress. Oh, and my mother-in-law hates me. Not exactly Will and Kate, is it?
Look, I know you and I have not always seen eye to eye, but I'm willing to try. And I've been thinking that there is something I can do if you'll let me. Why don't I take you dress shopping later? Eh? My treat? My contribution to my son and his new wife?
Dunno.
Oh, what's going on? Is everything all right? Mum, if you're having another go...
No, I'm not.
No, she's not, for once. In fact, she's on about taking me out to buy a dress.
A dress?
A wedding dress.
Is this right?
I'd like to.
Oh, well, that's good, innit? You are going, aren't you?
Okay.
I'm pleased.
Something smells good.
Used to go regularly when our Sarah was about.
Aw, bet you've missed having a daughter. Till I moved in.
Oh, am I?
All right.
Oh, hi, Sheen.
Hey, all right.
Kylie's going late night shopping for a wedding dress, and I'm working up the enthusiasm to join her.
Great.
And you might be more appropriate for Sheen to go on with you.
Why?
Well, she's more your age than I am, and presumably Sheen will be looking for a gown too. Oh, go on. It's a brilliant idea.
Well, where are you thinking of going? Trafford Centre?
You two go and have a nice night. Eh? Here's, the money for your wedding dress. You don't want me tagging along?
Thanks.
Make sure it's a nice one.
What are you looking at? Trafford Centre?
Oh, if you believe that, you believe anything.
I ain't going shopping, babe. But when I've got money to burn on booze. Yeah, sort it out, Nick. What's the damage?
£68.
There's 80. Keep the change.
Let's see how your first night's gone. Hello. How did the shopping go?
Well, she went with you.
She went with Sheen, didn't she? Or did you just take my money and get yourselves drunk on it?
Well, we had tapas. They were nice, didn't tapas?
What, this one mum's money?
I gave it to her for a wedding dress.
And did we sign a contract?
Do you know what, Kylie? I don't like you. And I never will like you. Do you know why?
Because you got taste.
Because you're common. And as of now, I don't want anything to do with your common wedding ever again. Do I make myself clear?
It's 20 change if you want it.
I don't want it because you've touched it. Silly boy.
You all right, Gail? Hey, I can really recommend the steak. She giving dirty looks to.
You must think I'm...
Aren't you embarrassed for her?
Well, she said sorry.
Who to? Not to me.
She did to me.
Not the same as saying it to me, is it?
Well, I said I'd pass it on.
Oh, David. I won't call you all the names under the sun if you found me a couple of... I might go back to bed.
Well, it's my day off. I might join you.
Get that, David, will you?
Yellow. Hi, Gran. Today? Yeah, I think I could sign for it.
For the salon? When? What time?
What time do you want me to come in? All right, I'll see you then. Take it easy, Gran. She wants me to come in this afternoon because the paperwork is being prepared.
Who's going to want a hairdresser?
We are.
It's a bit much for me.
Full spread. You name it. Food, booze, dessert. Having the time of their lives.
And you give her this money for the wedding dress?
Didn't even have the grace to acknowledge it. Even David was embarrassed, and that's saying something.
Has she even offered to give it back? She's completely without shame, that girl.
Mind you, David's got nothing to his name. Not yet. She's known about the salon since they are. And she smokes in the kitchen, did I tell you that?
No.
You never smoked in the
Well, I
kitchen.
would have dreamt of it.
Drifts upstairs while I'm lying in bed. I can smell it in my hair, on me clothes. It's disgusting.
Have you spoken to Audrey?
Next stop.
Oh, change subject.
Are you talking about me?
Your sister.
Oh, carry on.
Oh, hiya, Beck.
Hurry up. I've come in for some eclair.
Hi, sweetheart. Everything all right?
You busy?
No, just a little.
I'll stick the kettle on.
I've got a feeling I'm in for one of them mother-daughter conversations.
Make it sound like it's a bad thing.
Is it about the birds and the bees?
It's about one particular bird.
And which one would that be?
I did that sound.
Full spread. Food, dessert, booze. The works. Wedding dress, my money, nowhere to be seen.
Well, that is very foolish of her. I hope she's going to pay you back.
Fat chance. Even David was embarrassed, and that's saying something. She came sauntering down the stairs this morning like Barbara Stanwyck.
Well, we're going to have to get used to her because nothing is going to change his mind.
And then you phoned. Should have seen her ears prick up at the thought of this place.
Is that what's worrying you?
When he puts pen to paper, it's theirs.
Not until I die.
You're kidding yourself.
No, I'll still be the boss. Do you know, I'm going to be the owner in everything but name.
I don't trust her, ma'am. I don't think she cares a jot about David, and I certainly don't think she cares about you.
Sweetheart, if it's gold digging she's in it for, she's picked the wrong family.
The thought of her swanning in here and taking what's rightly David's and what's rightly yours. I mean, she could divorce him in no time at all and walk away with half of this.
Gail, just let them get married first before you go getting them divorced.
I don't like her, ma'am.
I can tell.
No. She's a work-shy thief. And if I were you, I'd think on about all this. I'd call the whole thing off.
Not interrupting, am I?
David,
Brought my own pen.
left her at home, have you?
You know, just when things are working out for me, out comes the wrecking ball.
Nonsense.
I could have his bags packed in 20 minutes if that's how you feel. Might be better all round.
Don't be ridiculous.
Because if I had to choose between you two and my wife... Do you know? It's no wonder Sarah got out when she did, Mother, because you are poisonous. You drive everybody to the edge. Is it any wonder some of them jump off?
David! David! Oh, Gail. So you don't like Kyla? Is she worth losing him over? Because that's what's going to happen.
Go on, it won't kill you.
Oh.
Right, oh!
Oh!
It's a long life.
And a successful business.
Yeah.
Oh, could I not have a glass, please, Carla?
I guess we'll need two.
Two what?
Glasses. For fizzy.
Oh, ma'am.
I'll let the salon owner hold him. Help her.
Don't start, Gail, because it's done and that's an end to it.
Are these the only copies?
Yes, and I'm going to send this one to my solicitor today.
No, ma'am, please, not
Oh,
just...
come on,
yet,
Kylie,
just
I'm not
don't-
listening to this.
It's signed, Gail. Accept it.
Do you want this? Go on, open it.
No, come on.
You'll regret this, I just know.
Then you'll enjoy saying I told you so.
I want to be right, ma'am. I want you to keep what's yours.
See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
I'll get it.
Never happen.
Well, I wish.
You know, you really do remind me of my mum. She were a right cow.
Beg your pardon.
On a sauce. Those were two separate thoughts. You really do remind me of my mum. Full stop. New sentence. She were a right cow.
David will see you for what you are.
Yeah. His wife. Oh, go on. Be a bit pleased. He could do a lot worse.
Not if he sticks to human beings, he couldn't.
You've got proper issues, haven't you?
I know why you're rushing him into marriage. It's screamingly obvious.
Because I love him. Actually. You think I don't, but I do. I love him. Isn't that what you want for him?
You don't fool me.
Been thinking. Kylie and David tattoos. His and hers.
Were you?
I think we'll wait till we get a logo for the salon for that. K&D or D&K.
The salon stays as Audrey's.
Bit all fogyish. Smacks of sticky old carpets to me.
You're rushing him, so he's not got time to see what he's getting himself into. I'm going to make sure he does.
You really do remind me of my mum.
Right then, these dead we know.
I came that close to lamping her.
Yeah, well, probably what she wanted.
Oh, how could David be so blind?
You're talking about David? My brother, right?
Well, all right, you're grand then. Oh, I swear I...
Oh, come on, just calm down. I'm trying to create an air of sophistication here. People be asking if I've got dog fights out the back.
He's hooked on her. Like a drug. Actually, I prefer it if it was drugs. At least then I could lock him in his bedroom until the craving stopped.
Can I remind you what happened the last time you interfered in your son's love life? Natasha ended up in hospital.
Imagine if he married her. Imagine if David marries Kylie.
Do you want a drink?
No,
Here.
I don't want one.
Don't drink it then. Hello? You went to start your shift 10 minutes ago. Yeah, well, why didn't you ring before? Right.
Aye.
There must be something we can do.
Look, I've got staff off. I've not bottled up. Can we talk about this tomorrow?
But I've not just come here to moan. I need your help.
With what?
To stop this wedding.
Stop what? I mean, why bother? I mean, it's hardly till death do them part.
Have you not listened to a word? It's not just David I'm worried about, it's your gran. She signed over the salon and that little witch is rubbing her hands. It's your gran's future, Nick. A security, a pension.
Exactly. Her salon, her decision.
Not if Kylie gets her claws into David and David's name is on those deeds. She said it to my face. As good as. Your gran could lose everything.
Oh, hi, Cheryl. Can I get you a drink?
I was wondering about some work.
Here?
Well, I can get good references from the guy who I used to run the joinery down the road.
That'll be...
Yeah, Nick Tilsley. It's all right, it's a bit strict, but I'm a grafter, so I don't mind the orders. I'm not cut out to be a switchboard operator.
Your timing's fantastic. Look, take your coat off and just finish serving here.
Serious?
Yeah, and we'll talk about shifts later. £20, please. Look, I'll think of something.
Think?
Yes. I'll think of something. I'll find a way of stopping this wedding.
Big smiles at the ready.
I don't even care. I'm getting married and not even having a lousy hen do.
Sleep all right?
No.
Well, what about the bar? Maybe Kylie could invite a few friends back there.
Yeah, if you like.
You could call it a wedding present. Put on some bubbles, some nibbles.
Oh, serious?
Since when are you two all sweetness and light? What's the catch?
Oh, no catch. Not every day my little brother gets married.
Oh, so you two are all right with him and me getting wed now, then? Oh, so you...
Not with your track record now.
I'd like to be there, if that's all right.
Whatever, yeah. I'll see if Sheen fancies it and all. She won't have what else planned.
Outside, if you're smoking. And, David, I've hung your suit up in my room. Don't forget to take it to your grand's tonight.
Cheers. Right, I best get off.
Oh.
See you at the wedding, sexy.
Oh, and make sure it's proper bubbly, yeah? None of that cheap rubbish. I want to do this proper.
I'll stop smiling now.
All right,
Just they don't go hungry.
What are you doing back? Supposed to be staying at your grand's tonight.
Well, yeah, she gave me an early dart and said I should think of it as a wedding present. She was just kidding.
Yeah, you hope.
Oh! I can't believe I nearly forgot these. Can't get married with no pants on.
I don't know, might be quite romantic, considering Kylie won't be wearing any either.
Nick!
Forget it. You know, it means a lot to me to know that you two are behind me. Because I know you both don't really like Kylie.
Well, it's not that we don't like her.
Mom, come on. You can't kid a kidder. And I know I've not been the best son in the world, but the fact that you're making an effort... Thanks, Mum. You're the best.
Great stuff, this. Let's get spangled!
I was quite capable of getting myself here under my own steam, you know.
Oh, you're having a go for me being a gent now?
Hi, Izzy. Fancy some bubbly? On the house. Yeah, ta. Hey, you can stay at all if you want. Soldier boy.
Listen, you behave yourself tonight, all right, Trini?
No promises.
I think I'll just have half a glass.
Oh, before I forget, I got you both these.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you.
Oh, they're just fortune cookies, but I thought they'd be a bit fun.
You will be blessed with a large and loving family. Help. I'm being held hostage in a fortune cookie factory. My mum used to do that all the time when we had a takeaway. Used to wear she's the old cow cat we're in tomorrow for me.
I put some tunes on to suit the occasion.
No, thank you.
Please yourself. Followed me out here to make sure I don't do a runner, have you?
Quite the opposite. I know why you're marrying David. It's just a meal ticket to you.
He wants to look after me. Not wrong with that.
I think you're more than capable of looking after yourself. I want you out of his life. For good. There's £1,000 in there. Enough for a one-way ticket to Ayia Napa or Tenerife or wherever it is nasty little tarts like you end up. Should last you a couple of months if you're careful. Think of the sunshine, the beach, Not more fun than a night in the Rovers and a kebab after. You tell David and I'll swear blind you're lying. Take it and go. I never want to see you again.
Well?
She's gone.
Good.
Is it? You know, part of me wished she'd taken the money and thrown it back in my face. Proved me wrong.
But she didn't.
No.
No, which is why we've done the right thing.
Yes, I know. So now we just have to break the news to David.
We'll let him find out for himself.
Leave him standing there waiting for her. This is your brother we're talking about.
Yeah. And we're doing him the biggest favour of his life.
How much is missing?
Oh, can I catch your lift?
Yeah, sure.
All right, chop chop, so's over inside.
Am I a fascinator?
Sorry.
I feel a complete fraud.
We're doing this for David, remember?
Oh, wait. Wait.
Oh, no. See? What did I tell you?
Didn't think you were coming.
Don't be daft.
Where's Kyla?
She said she wasn't ready, so go on without her.
That's women for you.
That's Kyla. She was late for his first date and all.
Actually, could I have a word?
She's just not
Come on.
ready yet.
Come on, you two. Pull yourselves together. I mean, you might not be happy about all this, but at least you could pretend to be.
The thing is...
Mum.
What?
I think Kylie might have got cold feet. She wasn't there when I got up this morning.
Oh, right. Well, knowing Kylie, she's probably got so drunk she couldn't stagger home. She'll have stayed over with a mate or something.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we should at least warn him.
No, absolutely not. I mean, we don't know she's not coming. And we're certainly not going to ruin David's day by telling him that. No, there is still time for her to turn up. Come on.
Well, I'm sure this is right.
Well, still not there.
No, but this is definitely...
Seen her?
Oh, sorry.
Right.
Oh, good. They've not started yet.
I told you we had plenty of time.
She should be here by now.
And she will be. Come on, every bride's entitled to be a little bit late. Do you know, if that girl doesn't turn up, I will kill her.
This is killing me. Beginning to wish we'd never done it.
It's for his own good, remember?
So why do I feel like Judas?
If you don't like to come in.
The thing is, my fiancée is not actually here yet, so could we just wait like a few more minutes? I'll give her a ring.
Where did you get it from?
You say? Hey! Right, come on. Let's go to the Rovers.
What about the order?
Stop the order.
Girls! 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 Sean!
Kylie, where the hell are you? Ring me.
Is there a problem?
No, of course not, Sally. She's just got stuck in traffic, that's all.
Come to her senses, more like. Who'd want to marry him? Hey, don't tell Gail I said that.
What if they call the wedding off?
Stop worrying, we'll get married even if David doesn't.
Hey, I will, all right? She'll be here.
Yeah, sorry, mate, of course you will.
We really need to get seated now, or we'll run out of time, I'm afraid.
I'm sorry, mate, but we really can't afford to lose the slot. Tina!
Tina, what are you doing here?
Thought I shot Willie, you know.
Yes, that's
Very laudable.
Considerate of you. What are you doing?
There's no way you're ruining this.
As long as she's here to cause trouble.
Dunno.
Well, why else would she be here? Graham is her ex, and Sheen did steal him off her.
Hey, David's her ex and all. How weird's that?
Maybe she's here to wreck both weddings, just out of spite.
Maybe she's nobbled Kylie.
I'm telling you, you've got it all wrong.
Have I? So why were you kissing Graham this morning?
Okay, you're right.
I knew there was something fishy going on.
Please, don't
say anything. We're doing this for all the right reasons.
And the money, no doubt.
No. Actually, Sheen's a bit dead hard to get qualifications. It's not her fault she can't find a job.
Why didn't they? Looks like you were right after all. Poor lad.
I'll have a word with him.
No, I will. David, I should have told you this before.
Not too late, am I?
I didn't think you were coming.
Are you kidding? Nothing was going to stop me turning up.
You look amazing.
I know.
The room in which we are now met has been duly sanctioned according to law for the celebration of marriages. And you are gathered here today to witness the joining in matrimony of David and Kylie and Graham and Sheen.
I bet I paid for that hideous dress.
Why did you mean?
Looks like a prostitute from the Wild West.
What if she tells David we tried to pay her off?
David and Kylie, Graham and Sheen would like to thank you all for joining them here to celebrate their new lives together as husbands and wives and to witness their marriage vows. The purpose of this marriage
is to hoodwink the officials.
Is that you may always love, care for and support each other through the joys and sorrows of life.
Morris,
Shush.
please.
Shush, I don't want to miss my cue.
Thanks.
David and Kylie,
If
and
Graham gets
and
found out,
Sheen
he'll go to
may
prison.
not be joined in matrimony. They should declare it now.
Sheen will get deported. Graham gets it down for 7 years. Do you really want that on your conscience?
I'm going to ask each of you in turn to declare that you do not know of any lawful impediment why you may not be joined in matrimony to one another.
Oh, this is wrong. It's so wrong.
Storm in your lives, and you look back on it with love and happiness as the start of your new lives together. We hope that the feelings of love you have for each other will deepen and grow even stronger throughout the years to come. It now gives me great pleasure to declare that you are husband and wife together. Congratulations.
Nelson, you've made a rod for your own back.
Someone took a bucket of water over him.
There's a fire extinguisher over there.
Oh, Gail, for goodness sake. Give us a smile and crack your face.
Good morning.
I'll tell you later. Right! You lot, I'm putting 100 quid behind bars to get stuck in. Oh, but before you do, I'd just like to say a huge thank you to the lovely Gail for making this wedding possible. She was the one who bought me this gorgeous dress. And she's paid for us to go on honeymoon to Tenerife.
What? Mum, that's amazing. I thought you were skin.
I had some savings.
From the minute I met Gail, she was so warm and welcoming. I knew we were going to be best of friends. She treated me like one of her own. In fact, I don't feel enough to be calling her my mother-in-law. So, Gail, lovely, smiley, happy-go-lucky Gail, would you mind if I called you Mum? Oh, thanks, Mum. Sorry, I'm welling up here. You know I lost my own mum a while back and we'll have no other family, so it means so much to be taken under your wing.
Very nice, Kevin.
Hello, husband.
Can we go outside for a bit? I need a word in private, yeah?
Hiya, Mum. Stop that nonsense right now. How dare you rip me off? I gave you that money in good faith.
Good faith. Don't be mental, Gail. You tried to flipping blackmail me.
I was trying to protect my son.
Yeah, well, that's my job now. So you better just back off.
You really are a nasty piece of work.
Says the woman who paid her son's fiancé to leave him. Hello. Oh, tell you what, let's see what he thinks of that, shall we? Nah. All right, then. Seeing as though we're family, I'll keep my gob shut. For now.
I'm sure.
Just shove it in.
Yeah, well, luckily there's no in it.
Oh, look who it is, my little mum. Is it not past your bedtime?
Going up in a minute.
Well, I'll make sure you've got some earplugs because you are so going to need them.
Coffee. We'll get some coffee.
Oh, no, lover boy. There's only one thing I want. Now get your backside up them stairs now. Nighty-night. Sweet dreams.
You've been taking liberties with my Forsythia.
It's not the only thing I'll be taking liberties with. I'm a new bride, cops for this.
Toast, Nutella, and an alcohol.
That's Carly's perfect brekkie.
Nurtured that shrub, and this is the first year it's flowered.
Oh, surely you don't begrudge the newlyweds.
We're stopping in bed all day.
Why, hangover's that bad?
No, our flight's not till 6, but we want to get cracking on the grandkids.
At least you won't have to worry if she's fertile.
Look, I'm joking. We've got a business to run. Maybe once we've opened up the 5th salon, then we might start a family.
Got it all planned.
Coming, my angel.
Hell's angel. Angel of death.
Sharp as a tack, though. She fooled you. Should I say us, considering it was me who coughed up the dosh.
Can you,
The look on your face when she turned up at the registry office.
Yeah, we'll get used to it. I'm going to look like that for the rest of my life.
You think it'll last?
Don't get me hopes up.
Reminds me of me and Leanne. Childish optimism. Then reality kicks in.
Yeah, and when they split up, she takes half the salon.
Maybe we've been too hard on her, you know. Here we are, judging her, trying to break them up.
I haven't given up yet.
But it doesn't work. She's laughing all the way to the bank and the registry office. Maybe we should accept defeat and welcome her into the family.
Never.
You know what bugs me?
What?
I bankrolled your dumb plan and now I'm £1,000 down.
Yeah, and it would have been worth every penny if she'd have taken it.
If. But she didn't. And now you've got a new daughter-in-law and I'm still £1,000 down.
Well, I haven't got that kind of money. I had to come to you.
Yeah, you're going to have to find a way of getting her to pay it back.
She'll have spent it by now.
Oh, hi, darlings.
Hi.
I thought I'd go and see the newlyweds before they jet off, but there's no answer over the road.
Still in bed.
Oh,
Cappuccino, Gran?
thank you. My sweetheart. Very generous of you to pay for their honeymoon.
Technically, it was me.
Nick.
Oh, very funny. As if you'd shell out hundreds of pounds for David's honeymoon.
Admittedly, it did go via a very circuitous route, but it's my money all the same.
You're still asleep.
I still can't believe you tried to bribe the lass.
Well, my money, don't forget.
Yeah, well, you're as bad going along with it.
I couldn't stand by and do nothing. She's a gold digger.
But to give her £1,000, Gail, please, it's so grubby.
She took it.
She spent it.
So that's what she's paid for the honeymoon with?
Yes.
Well, she's got some brass neck, I'll give her that.
She conned me, she conned you, and she'll con David. I just wish he could see what he was letting himself in for.
Tell him.
What?
You want him to know what kind of girl he's marrying? Tell him everything.
Oh, so he stops speaking to me and moves out. That's a great idea.
He might see his bride in a new light.
No.
OK, it's a high-risk strategy. It might blow up in your face, but it might not. I say you tell David.
Tell me what?
Been with the weather recently, that's all. Just chatting. What we do. Chat.
Well, why are my ears still burning?
Well, of course we were talking about you. You've just got married.
You know, I can't work it out, Mum. You say you don't like Kylie, but then, you know, you give us things like money for the honeymoon and stuff like that. You're sending out mixed messages.
I just want you to be happy, that's all.
And what wouldn't make you happier than a 5-star honeymoon?
Yeah, well, I've booked the taxi for 10, so if you want to wave us off. But no confetti or tin cans or anything like that. We're trying to keep us send-off low-key.
Chance to wave off £1,000. Who'd want to miss that?
That man was my life.
Don't take risks in situations like this.
Well, if you're not going to let me talk to him, why did you bring me here?
Because I need to know everything there is to know about Jim McDonald.
Well, in that case, we're going to be here for a while. Gonna nip outside and ring the wife, please. She don't know what's going on.
Go ahead.
Hey, be quick. David's not stupid. He'll see you for what you are and he'll dump you.
Thank you so much for this. You've been brilliant. I'm so proud to be part of your family.
Yeah, all right, come on, put her down. She's my mum, not yours. Behave yourselves, you two. No wild parties.
I hate that girl with every fibre of my body.
I think she knows. I think she likes it.
Sal?
Thank you.
How'd it go?
Oh, Gail, don't ask.
Why, what happened?
Kevin happened. Scheming, selfish Kevin.
I got it. See how you were getting on.
Oh, no, I don't want to talk to him.
Cafe?
Maybe. Got a glimpse of my grandson. Court? What court?
So if you can't finish your chocolate cake.
Oh, I'm not in the mood. It's too rich. Huh. Remind you of anyone?
Can you appeal?
Oh, I can't be bothered, Gail. He can wrap his son in gold-plated nappies for all I care.
Can I get you anything else?
Don't suppose you sell poison to go, do you, Roy? Might be a good sideline.
A little short termist, perhaps. I imagine eventually that customer numbers would diminish.
Should we go to the Rovers for G&T?
Kevin will be in there by now. Unless he's gone home, filled a bath with cash and climbed in for a wallow.
Got a bottle of white in the fridge.
Should we get a scratch card on the way? If there's any justice in this world.
Touch that cap, just make the brew. You scratch it or what? The suspense is killing me.
It'll be a dud.
What do you do? Match 3 amounts?
£1, 10,000, 10,000, £5, tenner, oh, and 1,000. Told you. A waste of money.
You had as much chance as anyone?
Not true. Because I deserve to be lucky. You know, that's what gets me. That's why I want that money off Kevin. Not because I want the cash, but because he doesn't deserve to be lucky. Who behaves like he does and then wins a stack of money?
That's lotteries, neither rhyme nor reason.
Hi. Rose said Sally might be here.
Shall I leave you two alone?
No, Kevin likes to do all his personal business in public.
Yeah. The lottery, all of it.
Wibber, is it? A game?
Cash it. It's genuine.
I thought I wasn't entitled to any. Thought that money was P.S. Post Sally.
It was. But I'm not post Sally, am I? You know I want you back.
Well, I don't want you. Or this.
Okay.
You don't deserve it.
Well, that gives me hope. Maybe there's other things I don't deserve that one day I might get. I love you, Sal. Always will.
Well,
hot air.
Looks like a cheque for me. And from a man who's got a kid to raise for the next 18 years or so, I'd say it wasn't lightly done. I don't want to spend the rest of my life stacking shelves for the minimum wage.
No, you'd be bored stupid.
I think it's too late to retrain.
What has?
Well, I've seen this counselling course in the paper.
Oh, haven't you had enough misery in your own life without taking on other people's?
People tell me things, Mother. I've got that sort of faith.
Actually, a friend of mine unburdened himself to me the other day. Quite frankly, I wished he'd kept his problem to himself.
Charming.
He's got this strange hobby.
How strange?
Well, it depends on your point of view, actually. But on the upside, it's not harming anybody.
And on the downside?
Well, it is causing problems in his relationships. I mean, he says he's going to stop, but I don't think he can.
Well, I hope it's nothing illegal.
But of course not.
Well, if this mystery friend means so much to you, maybe you should try to understand his problem.
Oh, hello.
Hello, should I do some lunch? I was going to stick some pasties in the oven.
No, look, I can't stop. I've got some interviews lined up.
What for?
A new bar manager.
You never said.
Look, I've really got to go. I'll see you later.
Bye-bye, Dan.
wonder why he never said anything. He knows I'm desperate for a job.
Yeah, well, he'll need someone with experience, won't he?
Excuse me? I've got experience. Well, I did a few shifts behind the Rovers Bar once.
When?
Well, admittedly, it was a long time ago. Well, all right, if you're going to be picky, it was 1976. I picked it up really quickly. Got a mind like a sponge when I want. Anyway, I was borderline manager at the health centre.
Really?
Yes, I mean, I know it said receptionist on my nameplate, but I was so much more than that. Dr. Carter once said that capability should have been my middle name.
Gail Capability McIntyre. It's a bit of a mouthful.
Picked up my best blazer from the cleaners this morning. Take that as a sign.
Come on, you bow-legged donkey, Miss Stevie.
You know me, Nick. I'm a quick learner.
Yeah.
I pick things up like that. And maybe I could do a part-time course or something. I mean, I don't mind putting the hours in.
OK, well, leave it with me.
OK, well, thanks for seeing me anyway.
Well, I've got a few more people to interview, but I'll get back to you.
Sorry, should we shake hands or something? It just seems a bit formal since I work with you every day.
No, it's all right.
Any good?
Oh, maybe.
Nice enough girl. Always strikes me as a bit, gormless. You know, not at the front of the queue when God was handing out now.
What can I do for you, Mum?
Well, it's more what I can do for you. You want someone you can trust to run this place.
Yeah.
So tell me this. Who can you trust more than your own mother?
Right. Well, look, it's not...
I know you've got other people to see.
Yeah, but...
I'm quite happy to sit with the others. Wait my turn.
I can't believe it.
Thanks, I'll be in touch.
Forget I'm your mother. Just give me a fair interview. I'm entitled to that, surely.
OK, take a seat. Right then, Mrs. McIntyre.
Call me Gail.
Right then, Gail. Have you had any previous bar work experience?
Not really, no.
Right, well, there's no point continuing.
Well, hang on a minute. It's a bar manager you want, not a barmaid.
Right. Gail, have you had any previous managerial experience?
Yes, lots. I managed a home almost single-handedly. Managed 2 sons better than they managed themselves. Without me, the washing wouldn't get done, the cooking, the clean.
Yeah, well, I hardly think you can equate the two.
Shows what you know.
Oh, man, it's a complete waste of time.
Okay. In my role as receptionist at the medical centre, I learnt good public relations, polite telephone manner, how to use a computer database.
Infiltrate patients' records.
That's not fair.
Neither is this. Look, you're asking me to forget you're my mum, but you wouldn't be here if I wasn't your son.
I'd work really hard.
Till 2 or 3 in the morning?
If I had to.
Oh, come on. You know you've fallen asleep in front of the telly by 10 o'clock. You're just too old for this.
That's ageist. I could report you for that.
Yes, you could, but it's the truth. Look, Panthers want to see someone young and sexy, not...
You're right. Get the message.
Oh. I love you anyway.
To be honest, Gail, it wouldn't have suited you running a bar.
Why? Because I'm a middle-aged woman?
No, because of the hours.
Well, I'd have put up with it for the sake of a little self-esteem. No, even my own son will employ me.
Oh, I know all about unaccommodating sons. Roy has been blatantly hostile to me ever since I arrived.
Oh, no, Sylvia, you know that's not true.
Are you Roy's mother?
For my sins.
Roy just has trouble expressing his feelings.
Yeah, well, it's just as well, isn't it? Otherwise I'd be out on my ear.
There's nothing wrong with Hope, is there?
No.
Good night, Gail. I thought Mum was meant to be friendly.
Sarah's mum.
Don't talk about me behind me back. If you've got something to say it to me face.
I wasn't saying anything.
I heard you.
Oh, still bawling in the street like a common fishwife, Gail. Oh, you must be Jules. Just ignore her. Lovely to meet you.
Nice wheels. Todd must be a gay gold digger now.
Ignore her.
Loving the piping on your blazer, babes.
Oh, I'm going in. I'm being outnumbered by weirdos.
You right, Todd? Hey!
Hi, Todd.
Yeah, in other words, my common-law son-in-law.
Keep the change.
Oh, cheers, Dan.
Oh, Sally, can I introduce you to my common-law son-in-law, Jules?
Ah, hello, Jules.
This is Sally, Rosie's mum.
No, she's a character.
Oh, yeah, from what, though?
David does Dallas.
Are you going to put up with her?
Oh, let's get a drink, Gail, who's only being funny.
Yeah, he's funny, all right. They both are.
Hey, my daughter's funny, if you haven't forgotten.
She's just having a phase of funny.
Are you giving me daggers?
Yeah. Well, you just totally blanked her, which is completely immature.
Cool, though.
You right, Gail?
I love he's talking to you.
Don't love me, Eileen.
Oh, don't worry, Gail. I could never love you.
Just leave it, Mum.
You know what she's like?
Yeah. And you're just as bad. Plus, you're drunk.
Oh, plus.
Yeah, it means that I don't know.
Look, it's bank holiday weekend, and if I want to get drunk, I will get drunk. Plus, I'm very excited that you've come back.
You're showing yourself up.
Oh, I am not.
Line up, Todd.
Yeah, Todd, line up.
So anyway, Jules.
Up early this morning?
Yeah, got a lot on today. Got a new manager starting.
Oh, you found somebody then?
Oh, didn't I mention it? Spanish woman. Angelica. Used to be assistant manager at Tapas Place in the Northern Quarter. Looking for a step up, and this is it.
Lucky Angelica.
Yeah, she's thrilled. Speaks 3 languages, good sense of humour, easy on the eye. Landed on my feet there. What about you? You got much planned for today?
Well, I shall read the paper, cover to cover. Take a trip to Freshco.
Didn't you go on Saturday?
Well, it gets me out of the house. Watch loose women. Fall asleep after lunch. Get up in time to make tea.
Lady of leisure.
That's one way of putting it.
Oh, well, look, wish me luck.
Hi, Tina.
Oh, hi. Problem?
Yeah, the woman I offered the manager's job to's just let me down.
Not fragrant Angelica.
Yeah, thought she was too good to be true.
Did she say why?
Nah, she probably got a better offer.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's a blow.
So, what's she going to do now?
I'm going to need a new manager quick. Well, I'm going to get one at such short notice. I've got a wine tasting tonight with Grand's friend, Mark.
Well, you need someone who's not going to let you down again.
Yeah, someone who's good with the punters, keep the staff in line.
Someone you can trust.
Who can organise cleaners. I mean, look at this place. It's filthy.
Yeah, well, it's easily
Oh,
solved.
Cheryl.
I'm sorry I'm late.
The answer to my prayers. How would you like the manager's job?
I thought you'd got someone.
I had. She let me down. I know I had some reservations, but would you be happy to do a trial period?
Yeah, sure.
Congratulations.
Nice.
Isn't that great, Mum?
Yeah, terrific.
I've got some more nipples if you need them.
I have chased Owen about the toilet. He's coming in about half an hour.
Great.
And I've put an ad in for a new barmaid at the cabin.
To replace you. How are you liking it so far?
It's brilliant.
Well, you're certainly giving this place a good clean.
Well, actually,
Mum.
What, you said you needed a cleaner?
Yeah, I know, but...
she offered, so I said yeah.
Oh, come on, surely you want something better than this.
Yes, but until that comes along, I'd rather be doing something useful than sat at home all day. That's if it's okay with you.
Well, yeah.
Good. I'll give the gents a good bottom.
Oh, love you look awful.
Oh, thanks a bunch. Cleaning licks. Bistro, top to bottom. I've got 2 minutes.
2 minutes? I wish I'd been up to my ears today.
I just wanted to know what time you come into the wine tasting.
I'm not.
Why not? You like wine?
It's not the wine, it's the people.
What people? I thought you and Mark were friends.
Just one question, Ord. What are you wearing tonight? I don't want us to clash.
We won't, because I'm not going.
Of course you're going. This is your grandson's new business. You've got to support him.
That's what I said.
Yes, but
No excuses. This is for Mark as well as for Nick. And I might need help getting home if I get too tipsy. Don't wear blue.
Why are you wearing blue?
No, but it makes you look manly.
Oh,
See you at 7.
So you are going then?
Doesn't look like I've got a choice, does it?
Let's get back to work then.
Yeah, all right, bye-bye.
You've done a fantastic job.
Wow, and everything to be perfect for your big night.
And it will be. Look, you don't think you could scoot off before people start arriving, do you?
Sorry, am I lowering the tone?
No, not at all. It's just
Oh, wait a minute. Have you not noticed? I've scrubbed and polished and cleaned to the point of exhaustion, and now you want me to scoot off in case I embarrass you?
Mum, this is an important night for me. It's meant to be a sophisticated wine tasting. It's going to look a bit low rent with Mrs. Overall hanging about in the background.
Mrs. Overall?
Don't take it personally. You know what I mean.
Oh, yes, I know. I'm good enough to clean and skivvy for you, but when it comes to company calling, it's back to the kitchen cinders. Wouldn't want to spoil the party by having your grubby mother in the background.
Hello, darling. So I can smell an interesting bouquet across the street.
That'll be this New World Chardonnay.
Are you going to talk like that all night? I suspect they all are. Would you like a glass?
Well, don't mind if I do. Excuse me.
I suppose you want me to hide in the office now for the whole of the evening?
Yeah, that'd be great. Look, I'll bring you a drink and some crisps. Thanks.
You stay in that bath outfit.
Oh, sweetheart. Where's Gail?
Oh, she's in the office. She was looking a right mess.
Not anymore, she's not.
Mum.
Will I do now?
Yeah, you'll do perfectly.
Good. Because I've got my eye on a cheeky Californian Merlot.
Did you have that in the office all this time?
Yeah. I was expecting an invite to the party, not a glass of pop and a bag of crisps.
Well,
Don't like it.
good evening. Can I interest you in a Chilean Pinot Noir?
Oh, yes, you can. Thanks. This was a good idea.
Yeah, not my only one.
What's that supposed to mean?
In the salon, if you're free.
Are you offering me a job?
Not a job, your job.
What about David and Kyle?
I will deal with them. Listen, I'm still the boss.
I can't believe this.
If you want some time to think.
No, yes. The answer's yes. Of course it is. Thank you.
I'm getting shoe polish, poached pear, and a little whiff of jammy dodger.
Look, thanks again for your help.
My pleasure.
I'm sorry for not taking you seriously and hiding you away in the office.
So I do have my use.
Yeah, you're indispensable.
So are you going to sack Cheryl and make me manager?
No, I'm not.
Told you you'd have a good time tonight. I think the whole thing has been a great success.
Well, it does seem to have gone all right.
Hi, Gran.
Hi, love.
Look, thanks for hooking me up with Mark. It's been great.
Oh, look, no, are you going to buy some more wine?
Excuse me?
Well, Mark has some great deals, and you can see how popular the Sauvignon Blanc has been.
Yeah, we're going to do some business.
Excellent. Little girls, women.
No, I'm all right, thanks.
It's a good night.
Yes, seems to be.
Is everything all right with your mother?
Yeah, why?
Well, to start with, she scowled at me and told me I was too tall, but then she got her arm round me and told me I was like a busy mate. Think maybe one too many, Melvin?
I better go, Gran.
Have you been avoiding me?
You just...
Steve McDonald has the brains of this coffee jar. I mean, why would you risk a night away with the one woman you can pretty much guarantee is gonna rub your wife's nose in it?
Or you go for someone more discreet?
Yeah, exactly. In his shoes, I mean. Not mine. I mean, I wouldn't. Why would I?
No, you wouldn't. Not unless you want to be able to see teeth without a mirror.
Got time for a coffee before work?
Yeah, please.
Still, makes you wonder, doesn't it, about them two and looking after Max?
It's got naught to do with Max.
What's all this?
Steve McDonald sneaked off to Blackpool for a night away with Tracy. Becky found out and then had a right go at Tracy in the Rovers.
Well, you couldn't expect her to say no.
No, but some people clearly enjoy washing their dirty linen in public.
No, I get why you wanted Becky to give Max a home before, you know, when you couldn't. But it's different now.
My main priority right now is making me and you work.
Well, we do, don't we?
Yeah, which must mean I'm doing something right. Now Gail's finally come down. I can use the bathroom.
What were you saying then about Max? I don't want him here.
Well, he's Kylie's son.
Yeah, and you know how I feel about her. Anyway, do you really want to bring up another man's child?
Excuse me? My dad? Martin? You do remember Martin, don't you?
Don't be facetious.
What, you let him bring up Nick and Sarah?
Yeah, so I know what I'm talking about. And they weren't kids who'd been in and out of care, passed from pillar to post.
Oh, you mean a child who might actually benefit from having a mum and dad? And a loving grandma?
All right, cheers anyway, Frank. Bye.
Well, I suppose Mrs. Mott better get home, clean her own midden.
Come and do a dust inspection later. Hello, Claudia.
Oh, what a beautiful colour.
Yes, I love cobalt blue. I know it's a bit block, but I happen to know that a certain gentleman has the perfect accessory for me.
All right for some.
Say nada. Hello, you.
You look lovely.
Likewise.
I'm so glad he didn't have any prior arrangements.
Look, take a seat and I'll come and take your drinks order.
The attentive type. Lucky lady.
Plus, she is completely
Stole
unpredictable.
a son. Get out. You're the one's not fit to look after my stepson. You're too busy rowing with your missus over Barlow.
My stepson, do me a favour.
You don't speak to my son like that.
Hey, what have I told you?
Whatever this is, just keep your trap shut, okay?
Oh, I wonder who wears the pants in your house. Tricky.
Oh, shut it, David.
Why? We're not a family, this lot. They're a zoo. People would pay money to watch her and Barlow scrapping. But where does that leave my stepson? Ow.
Hey! Pick on somebody your own size.
Mother, gift horse, mouth. Right, this one's as out of control as wifey. But I've got witnesses.
Oh, great, bring it on.
And you say I'm the liability.
With it.
Look, I know what you're going to say and the rest of it, but something's come up, so if you could watch Max for just an hour or so, it would really help.
Typical.
We've got to take Amy to the hospital.
She all right?
Projectile vomiting.
Whoa, too much information.
Listen, I was bang out of order earlier, not to mention yesterday. I overreacted.
Yeah, you did.
Well, I'm sorry.
Do you like hot dogs?
Does he like hot dogs? The bears? Yes. Yes, you like hot dogs, don't you, Max?
I know he does. You don't have to ask him. Is Becky all right with it?
Yes, it's all been authorised.
Go on. Go, look after Amy.
Okay, bye.
How do we get the children's channel on this thing? Can we get the children's channel on this?
Yeah, of course we can. Give it here.
So, how are you?
Don't you think it's a bit soon?
Well, it's the money. Anyway, how can you say he was your soulmate?
What, Graham?
Yeah, well, you said when you first met him he were your soulmate.
I said he was my cellmate. Come on, try and keep up, doll. Max, can you try and find me one of those little blue sixes?
It's come a long way since then.
No, you're telling me.
Meaning?
Oh, nice one. Cheers, pal. Try and find us a steering wheel as well.
You think she's prettier than me?
Which one? I'm joking.
I'm your wife.
Yeah, I know. Listen, come here. I think you're prettier than all of them, right?
He was always good with Bethany.
Blokes find it easier. We're on the same level.
Come on, Max. Ready for your hot dogs?
Yeah, I know I am. I could eat half of this Lego. Come on, Maxwell. We'll finish this later. Hot dog time. Come on.
Steve.
Have another drink first, eh?
No. Whipping out in it.
Oh, you don't miss a trick, do you?
Eh?
Turn me back for 5 minutes and straight in there.
What do you want?
I was going to ask the same question.
I want Max now.
We put him to bed.
What? What is it, R6?
Yeah, he was worn out. David been playing games with him all afternoon.
Yeah, I don't think he was used to attention, Mum.
Don't you push it with me, not unless you want a bumper payout from the tooth fairy.
We were trying to do you a favour.
Oh, right. So you thought I'd be pleased when I found out that he was here, did you?
What, you didn't know? It's not what Steve let on.
He implied you were happy about all this.
Did he now? Well, I'm not. So if you'll just go and fetch Max, we shall be on our way.
Look, have you not heard? He's asleep, all right? He's going nowhere.
You don't want to do this, Becky.
Do I not?
No. You care too much for that child to drag him from his bed. I guarantee he'll be looked after. I'll be here till you pick him up tomorrow morning.
Oi, we're perfectly capable of looking after him. Kylie's his flaming man.
She was, and he'd been better off with a pack of flaming wolves than her. But he is asleep, and he's... You, Gail, I'm trusting you here, because I will be round first thing to pick that little boy up.
First thing.
All right, you got me. Come on, that's enough now.
Go on, Max, tickle him.
What? No! Stop! What is
Get rid
this?
of him.
What is this? 2 against 1? All right, Mercy! Mercy! Stop, Mercy!
Oh, my boy. Oh, sweetheart, I have missed you. Come on, let's get your jacket, eh?
Oh, can I stay a bit longer?
No, baby, because we've got to get you breakfast now, haven't we?
He's had his breakfast. Eggy bread, my speciality.
Is it?
Yeah, you loved it, didn't you, mate?
Come on, Max, do like Becky says.
What's the rush?
Because we have got to get you to nursery now, haven't we, kiddo?
Yeah, well, we can take him.
But out.
No need for that.
Never mind, mate. We'll do it again real soon.
Why not buy you a pint? Tina, do the honours.
Look, I know she comes across as dead gobby and everything.
Don't say.
But when it comes to Max, she just rolls over every time. All right, babe. I was just talking to my mum about Max. You know, I really fancy our chances because we're dead respectable.
I wouldn't go that far.
Well, we're a young married couple and we're hard-working, stable.
Don't push it.
Granny Gail on side to babysit any time.
He seems perfectly happy here.
Well, that's still no reason why his mum can't have access to him.
First to be access, then she'll be picking out wallpaper for his bedroom.
Cheers for your support, Mum.
You're uncharacteristically quiet on the subject.
Like you said, Max is happy here. Why spoil it?
Go on then, treble 20. Oh, unlucky son.
So let's see if I can guess why I've been summoned here today. David's told you that I've been a complete nightmare with Max staying over, and he wants you to try and make me change my mind.
Yeah, that was more or less how it went, although, complete nightmare wasn't exactly how I described you.
Yeah, well, I don't care what he said. I'm not budging on this one. Bad enough having Kylie staying over without some little tearaway running around smashing up the place.
Look, it would only be for a few visits, and besides, seems quite a dear little soul.
With her as a mother, or the other one.
Yeah, okay. She may not be the daughter-in-law you dreamed of, but she is David's wife and Max is her son.
And what if it's not just a few visits? What if it turns into something permanent?
Well, would that be such a bad thing? Look, David seems the most settled I've ever seen him. And he really cares for that little lad. I mean, it could be the making of him.
Could be right. I don't know. I'll have to think about it.
Well, don't take too long. Lester's just come in.
How long are you going to keep ignoring us for?
Do you think Kylie could have a word?
Well, we're just sort of busy at the moment.
No, come and have a drink with me and your gran. Come.
You sure there's enough room?
Yeah, well, that's sort of what I wanted to talk about. What you were saying before about having Max over.
Well, we know you're not keen on the idea, so why don't we just leave it?
Because I was wrong. I'd love to have him over to visit.
What, straight up?
If it's okay with Becky and Steve.
What do you say, David?
Well, yeah. Nice one, Mum.
Yeah. Thanks a lot.
Pint, please, Tina.
Might go myself later, get some air.
Hey, well, be careful. He's still out there, isn't he?
Killer on the loose. My husband.
Yeah, 12:15's fine. All right, we'll see you then. Bye. You do want Max back, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, the only way you're going to get him back is if you tell the truth.
Or they might never let me see him again. When it's all over the papers what a terrible mum I am.
Shouldn't you be at work?
Shouldn't you?
Well, we've got a social worker coming round.
Like you do.
We're trying to get more access to Max, and I think Kylie might be a bit uncomfortable if you're here.
Well, I'm uncomfortable that she's here, but I have to lump it. Don't worry. I'm going for a fill-in.
Thanks.
It's going to come out sooner or later. It's going to come out at 12:15.
What if they don't believe me? I'm going back on everything I said. I look like a mad, spiteful cow.
You're not going back on anything. You're just coming clean, that's all.
What if they ring the cops? It must be a crime to sell your own son.
Just say you were confused, you know, scared.
Not as scared as I am now.
Yeah, well, I think I have a right to know what's going on. Me? I am the husband of the little boy's real mum. Oh, well, I guess I'll call back later then, won't I? Come on then, let's hear it.
I never said anything.
No, but you're dying to, aren't you? How about told you so?
You're upset.
Yes, I'm upset because they have taken advantage of my wife and now my stepson's been taken into care.
says they took advantage.
Oh, right. I get it. Result for Gail. Another chance to get to bash Kylie.
So why didn't she tell you about this before then, eh? This terrible injustice? Why didn't she tell you her evil sister forced her to give up her son in return for a few quid and a ticket to Iron Apple?
I don't know, Mum. Maybe she felt a little bit ashamed, you know? Maybe she felt slightly powerless to do anything.
You need to open your eyes.
Yeah, and you need to think again, Mum, because nothing you say or do is going to make me stop loving the girl. And you should know this as well, that when it comes down to it, the choice between you and her, she will win every time.
My ears are burning again.
David's just rung the social services.
Yeah? What did they say?
Nothing. There's nobody there at the minute. I'm going to ring them back soon.
Okay. Well, best play it slow. They don't like it if you go in there all guns blazing.
Yeah, fine. I can be cool. But we have rights, you know, and you're the mum, so that trumps everything.
Tea? It's just brewed.
Oh, yeah? Ta.
Listen, don't worry. I think this could work out really well for us. Now that they know Steve and Becky bullied you, I think we stand a really good chance of getting Max back. Wall and round my throat and everything. You said they were bullies, didn't you? Yeah, well, I just saw it again.
He threatened you?
Told me I'd messed up their plans. Yeah, well, good. I call that a result. There's no way social services will ever let that pair of psychos go near a kid again.
Well, that goes for me and all.
No, you're Max's mum.
I'm a rubbish mum. Look at me.
Well, you've made a few mistakes. So what? Look at mine.
Excuse me?
Do I really need to give her the guided tour of our dysfunctional family history? By rights, I should be in the loony bin or jail.
And the reason you're not?
I'm immune to bad parenting.
You're not too big for a thick ear.
You see, the physical abuse I can take, it's the mental torture that really hurts.
David, that is very hurtful.
Right, well, if you step up then and help us get Max back, I'll take it all back.
Who's going to listen to my opinion?
It's a waste of time.
No, it's not.
You don't know what social services are like. I've grown up with them my whole life. There's no way they're going to let me have Max back. Even if you were Dad of the Year and she were Mother Teresa.
Carol's face.
My Tina's still my friend.
Could have fooled me.
Well, I hope this lot's going to be cleared up before I get back from work.
Yeah, I'll make sure it is, Mrs. McIntyre.
Still don't know what you're doing here anyway.
They had a problem with the electric.
Gas. If it's not one, it's the other.
Well, whatever it is, I hope it's sorted. And soon.
It's not just you. Miserable old Trout hates me and all. In fact, she pretty much hates everyone.
She's gotten all right with Tina.
Sure. You back to work, I'll see you around.
Hey, how are you feeling?
Yeah, all right. Although I don't know how many nights on that sofa my back can take.
Well, I have something that might help.
Oh, yeah? And might there's something involving you not wearing very much?
Maybe.
Sorry to interrupt. Only came home for me lunch.
Oh, it's all right. I was just going out into town anyway. Do you want to come with me?
No. There's some things I need to sort out here first, but see you later. Mrs. Mac, I really appreciate you putting us up, yeah? And I promise that we'll be out of your hair as soon as.
Glad to hear it.
I know that you don't approve of what we've done, but it is my fault, yeah? It's not Sheen's.
She played a part.
Yeah. Well, all she did was fall in love, me and all.
Just don't like to see Tina hurt. Not after everything she's been through.
And what? Do you think it's easy for me? Knowing what I've done to her?
Maybe not. But at least you've got someone to help you through it.
I bumped into you getting off the bus, isn't it?
Yes, heaven knows how I've managed this last 50 years.
Oh, thought I had someone come in. You okay?
Yeah, fine. How's your afternoon?
I've had better. Anyway, when you finished emptying those bags, you might want to help me pack up ours.
Why? What's going on?
Tina's threatening to report us to immigration.
No, she can't.
Yes, I know. You'll be deported and I'll be banged up again, all right?
I can't believe this.
I know this is none of my business, but how can they deport her? You're married.
Gail, the marriage was fake. Well, no. It was a real marriage, but we did it to keep Sheen in the country.
Yeah, and he was still with Tina, and us falling in love was an accident.
So that's the real reason you're here. Tina found out what was going on.
And kicked us out, yeah. I'm sorry about the porkies.
Yes, well, I can't say I blame her. But are you sure she's not threatening to report you because she's angry?
Oh, no. She is way past angry, which is why we need to pack our bags pronto.
Okay, well, what will we do? Where will we go?
I've got a mate in London who might put us up for a few days.
And what will we do for money? What?
I don't know. All I do know is if she makes that call and we stay here, I might never see you again. Now, come on. Come on, Sheen. What are you doing? Got to get going. Come on.
It's their own fault.
What's their own fault?
This mess.
What, they fell in love, Mum? You never fallen in love before? Mate, you don't have to go.
It's the only way.
Yeah, we have no choice.
Of course you do.
How?
Oh, you're married, you maniac. You live together. It's all above board, for God's sake.
Yeah, but they might not see it that way.
You don't know her, mate.
Someone needs to speak to Tina.
She's made her mind up and that's it.
Look, you don't know that. She's devastated. I mean, who wouldn't be after
Mum,
the way you...
could you just butt out of this, all right?
All right, I will.
Stay and fight it.
It's too risky, mate. We've got to get a train to London tonight.
This is mad.
Sheen, come on.
I can't.
What?
I can't do this to you, Graham. It's all my fault.
No.
No, I mean, I'm taking you away from the life you've made here and...
Yeah, listen to her.
Listen, yeah? I came here with nothing. Now I'm leaving with everything I need. Yeah? Now, come on, we've got to get going. Come on.
The door was open.
I'm letting out the stink.
What are you doing?
I'm scrubbing them away.
Have you phoned yet?
Someone in the know. Thanks for reminding me.
This is not the way of dealing with this.
No, it's my way.
Just listen to me, please.
No, I've got to do something, okay? It's not fair what they did to me, Gail. It's not fair.
No, I know. But what are you going to say exactly? Come on. I'm calling to report a young married couple for being in love. Really how you want it all to end? You reporting them, running away, you still in pain. I know you, Tina. You'll feel terrible later for what you've done.
I'm just so angry.
I know.
What can I do with all this pain?
Don't you forget that you were together in this.
I know.
What were you thinking of? Putting two people together like that.
Oh, I didn't expect him to do this. I loved him. I really loved him. And he loved me. Gail, he took away that dark hole that my dad left when he went. This wasn't supposed to happen. It wasn't the plan.
You've got to pick yourself up. Got to. Do you hear me? Betrayal is one of the worst things to deal with. Don't I know it? But revenge, Tina, that's not the best answer, believe me.
I just hate him so much.
No, you don't. Love just doesn't turn itself off like that, does it? Love's hard at times. At times, it becomes about letting them go. Sometimes that's all that's left.
Cheers.
You sure I can't change your mind?
Sorry, mate, we've got to get going. Mrs. Mac. Tina.
Tina's been thinking.
No, I'll tell them, Gail. I'm not going to ring the immigration.
Thank God.
Thank you.
Tina, thank you. Thank you so much.
Right, I gotta go.
Now you don't have to leave.
So what are we going to do now?
Well, there's people out there that have got nothing, Dad. And if I can help make a difference, then I will.
When are you going, Graham?
Now?
Are you sure?
It's the best way. Listen, thanks for all you did, you know, with Tina and that.
Well, knowing you has never been boring.
Well, thanks, Mrs. Mac. Listen, you've been great to me over the years, and I remember that always, along with that vision back in the day when I used to stop at Shea Platt.
Sorry?
You in that blue dressing gown and slippers. Oh, lovely.
Hey, you flirting with my mum?
Leave the lad alone, I'm enjoying it.
Excuse me, but did I hear you say you were leaving?
Yes, Nozza, my old mate. Yes, you did.
Well, together, I presume.
Yes, and your deductions are correct, as always, Mr. Holmes.
May I ask where are you going to?
Yes, you may. China?
I thought it was London.
It is.
China?
Yeah, Sheen's friends, uncles, cousins, nephew, twice removed, is a man of some substance in the corridors of power in Peking, and wants us to move over there. In fact, he's fixed me up with a very attractive position.
Well, what has?
The only Western window cleaner in the whole of the Forbidden City.
He's having me on. He's having me on, isn't he?
Oh, cab's here.
Right, well, that's us.
He was having me on, wasn't he? Oh, fine.
I'm gonna miss you, mate.
Won't be the same without you, pal.
Right then. Ta-ra, one and all.
All the best.
Bye-bye. You take care.
Bye.
Cheers, man.
Someone wants to speak to you.
Won't be a sec.
You broke my heart.
Tina.
I could never hate you. You saved my life once. And you cared for me the way that no one's ever cared for me. And you've hurt me like no one's ever hurt me.
Tina.
No, let me finish. But I don't want you feeling guilty. I don't want that. I want you to get on with your life. Just forget about me. That's all. No. You can go.
It's quiet. Too quiet.
It's still early.
It's Friday night. Where are all the young professionals?
Davidson eater are in.
Oh, this bar's a target demographic. Everything's geared towards them. I need young, aspirational people through that door, willing to spend serious money on having a good time. Oh, tell me this is a bad dream.
Bums on bar stools, that's what it is.
Oh, well, at least you can hear yourself thinking here anyway.
Yeah, well, I don't have the happiest of associations with this place, but...
Howdy port in a storm and it's blowing a force-10 gale up the road.
Yes. Talking of which, it's rather drafty.
I'll have a word.
It feels like everything I say makes things worse. I don't know how much more I can say.
Hi, love. Hi, man. Bought you bacon butty. Couldn't help noticing you'd left home without breakfast.
Cheers.
So you didn't bother bringing me one?
No. Bad enough having to feed your husband without feeding you and all.
You trying to make a point?
No, of course she isn't. Well, it was actually.
What, that it's a wife's job to look after her husband? Maybe in your time, in the dark ages. Things have moved on since then.
To letting your mother-in-law do it all. Still, I suppose with your upbringing you never did learn how to cook.
Now, Gail.
I can cook. You just don't choose to.
Like I don't choose to speak fluent Italian?
Fine. I'll do tea tonight.
David's used to a healthier diet than freezer meals.
Come on. You're no stranger to a microwave.
Actually, I was going to do your favourite tonight.
What, lasagna?
No, you're not. Like I said, I'm cooking.
And how are you planning on doing that? You have to learn how to shop first.
Yeah, well, any woman who... Oh, the poor girl with a little baby to think of and all.
I know.
Like she's not been through enough.
Well, you can't be sure she wasn't in on it.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
I'm not saying she did it, but she must have at least known about it. She was married to the bloke.
Hey, Sal was married to you. She didn't know what you were up to, did she?
Touche.
Hospital give you the all clear then?
None of your business.
We hope so, because Sal can't wait for you to move out.
Right, I'm off to the corner shop. I want to get the ingredients for David's lasagna.
Don't bother. Kylie's already gone for something. Well, she did say she'd cook. I thought that's what you wanted, her doing her bit for a change.
Not at the expense of my son's health.
Oh, dear.
You terminated 12:35.
Tea sorted.
All the ingredients for your lasagna.
Hey, I were here first, and I've already got stuff for tea. Burgers. We're having a barbie.
Is that the extent of your culinary skills? Left to you, David will break out in spots like when he was a teenager.
Hey, I never had spots.
Goodness sake, this is like shopping bags at dawn. Gail, I think you should take advantage of Kylie's kind offer and take a night off.
In fact, make us all happy. Have a night out.
Oh, shh. Look, the food will keep. You can do lasagna tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Yeah. All right. Suppose it'll be a welcome antidote to her meat vest.
Come on, come in the back, have a cuppa.
I'll get used to this. Two women fighting to feed me.
Well, dope. It's a one-off.
She's cooking for him, if you can believe it. Honestly, that girl couldn't boil an egg.
Well, if she's anything like R2, you'll have to put the fire brigade on standby.
Yeah, a stomach pump won't be a bad idea either.
Well, I wash my hands. She wants to pay the little woman, it's fine by me. Time she started pulling her weight anyway.
So, I take it you're not doing anything then tonight?
Nothing special, no. Thought I might pop into the bistro.
Well, I've got a better idea. Let's make a night of it and crack a bottle open.
Ooh, sounds tempting.
Oh, is that a yes, then?
Go on, you've twisted my arm, but I'm making tea. Lasagna.
Ooh, now you're talking.
Hey, no. Three's a crowd.
David and Kylie don't know what they're missing.
Oh, hey, you two. How did it go?
Not brilliant. Tried a complete disaster.
Sophie and Sean are working for a homeless charity.
Down and out types.
I prefer to call them displaced people.
Well, that's wonderful.
Yeah, well, it was until the funding for the shelter fell through.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, gutting.
Well, really glad you actually feel like that, because I need to ask you a massive favour.
Come on, Sophie, what's going on?
Please, 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 can I loan £20,000? How's it looking?
No complaints from where I'm sitting.
You won't catch your mum doing this for you.
Well, I'd be in therapy if I did.
Thirsty work cooking. Ooh! Silly me.
Very affectionate.
So are Labradors.
I don't know, maybe marriage suits David. He looks very happy.
Brainwashed, more like. Still haven't a clue what he sees in it.
Well, I can't vouch for the inner, Kylie, but don't take a rocket scientist to work out what the outer one does for the lab, will I?
Yeah.
Better than me.
Oh, yeah, we're eating that.
I think your mum might be right about my cooking skills. I'm much more of a dessert kind of girl.
I am hungry.
I'm counting on it.
I don't know how we bothered coming out. We should have just stayed in bedroom.
Who needs a bedroom? Sorry to interrupt.
You don't look very sorry.
Would you please mind lowering the volume?
And maybe your hemline while you're at it.
Hello, we're having a party.
It's more like an orgy to me.
I think you'll find we're a bit short on numbers, Gail.
Spoken like an expert. Not told her.
All right, we'll turn the music down.
Thank you. And I trust when I return, the garden will be spick and span?
Yeah, you'll be able to eat your dinner off it.
There's hot dog going if you're interested. Bit short on plates, though, sorry.
Clean it up.
What's the magic word?
Now. Come on, chop, chop.
Well.
You are joking.
Pack it in.
Oh, what?
Or I'll deck you.
Come on, then.
Get her on there. All right, you win.
Say it!
All right, I'm a lady boy.
What on earth is going on?
I don't know, but it definitely ain't consensual.
This place was spotless last night, and now it looks like a bomb site.
You know what you should do, Gail? Get yourself a cleaner.
I'm a cleaner.
There you go, then.
I've had enough of this. Your Gran and Mark are coming for dinner tonight, and I am not having this place looking like a tip.
Yeah, about that little meal. I don't know if me and Kelly can make it.
Oh, you'll make it all right. And what's more, you'll clean this place until it's spotless. I'm glad you find it funny, because when I've made up a shopping list, you can take it to the supermarket and get me everything I need to make the meal tonight, OK?
Well, actually, it's not OK.
Well, tough, because it was a rhetorical question. You're doing it.
And if I don't?
Well, you know where the door is.
Fine with me.
No, it's not, Mum. All right, we'll do it.
You'd better.
Should have told her to stick it.
What, and have her chuck us out?
Could get our own place.
With what? We've got no money, all right? So whether we like it or not, we're stuck here.
Remember that time you told me you accidentally pushed her down the stairs?
Yeah.
Tell us it again.
Going home. I keep making up excuses to go into town, stay at work. I'm in my own home and she's driving me out of it.
Gail, how? Come on, Kai's a little slip of a thing. How bad can it be?
Like a Tasmanian devil in a push-up bra. Causes chaos wherever she goes. I came downstairs the other morning, opened the fridge, and there was a shoe inside. When I asked her about it, she said, "I must have put it there last night, but I was so drunk I can't remember why."
Well, what happened to the other one?
What?
The other shoe.
I don't know.
You might want to look in your dishwasher.
Well. If it isn't the ladies who lunch. And I bet I can guess what's on the menu.
Do you want something, David?
Yeah, I've just come for that shopping list.
I thought Kylie was supposed to be doing that.
She is. She's just polishing off some old biddy's talons.
David!
Sorry, she's attending to a customer.
Don't let her loose with anything sharp, do you?
Mum, she's doing your shopping for you. Why have you got to give her such an hard time?
I don't think me and Kylie are ever going to get on, so I think it just might be better for all of us if you find a place of your own.
We ain't got any money.
Why not? You're both working.
Yeah, and have you seen how much Gran pays us?
Do you mind?
Look, I know you two aren't busy mates or anything.
Oh, you noticed, have you?
Yeah, but, you know, she's trying. And this is the closest thing she's got to her family, so, you know, give her another chance.
Oh, all right. But I'm warning you, David, one more snide...
Cheers, Mum, you're a star.
I don't believe that.
I know, I'm a soft top.
No, the cheek of him. I pay way over the minimum wage.
That smells delicious, Gail.
It's part improvised. Someone we know forgot to get all the ingredients when they went shopping.
Oh, speak of the Tasmanian devil.
Sorry, we're late. We're locking up and got a bit distracted.
We're still going to have to try that swivel chair.
Do you mind? We're just about to eat in a minute.
Good, because I've worked up an appetite. How's the grub going, Gail?
Fine. No thanks to you.
Come again?
That shopping list I gave you, where is it?
I know it's in here somewhere.
Oh, Kylie. Oh.
Oh, Jack.
Where are these?
Well, I didn't realise I had to read both sides. So?
Spite. That's what this is. Pure spite.
Oh, chill your boots, Mum.
He's right. You want to watch your stress levels, Gail. It's not good at your age.
You are so treading a fine line.
Take a chill pill.
How many of these?
This is terrible.
Isn't terrible. Perfectly nice, isn't it, David?
You've definitely made worse.
Do you cook much, Kylie?
Can't be bothered.
How about you, David?
No, it's not really my thing.
She's been on to you and all, has she?
Sorry?
Gail, getting you to drop a few hints about us moving out.
I don't think that's what he meant.
Oh, wake up, David. She can't wait to see the back of me.
Well, it's got to be better than the front.
See? She'll only be happy when we split up. And you know why? Because she hates me guts.
More wine, anybody.
She
Come on.
doesn't hate you guts, do you, Mum?
I'll have some.
Right, she might be a bit annoyed at the minute, but she doesn't hate you guts. Or else, why would she let us stay here? And why would she give us money for his honeymoon?
Went for a honeymoon, you div. It were a bribe.
What?
She gave me the money to jack in the wedding and do a runner. Ain't that right, Gail?
She better be joking.
Thought I was doing the right thing.
For who?
For you, David.
She's my wife. Right? I love her. How is splitting us up what's best for us? Come on.
Where are we going?
Anywhere, as long as it's far away from here as possible. And first thing tomorrow, we're looking for a place of our own, however much it costs.
Is she feeding all right?
I don't know where she... I can't believe my own mum would stoop to that.
Well, she did.
And bribing you to stop the wedding. Why didn't you tell me?
Yeah, good question.
I didn't want to upset you. Didn't want to spoil the day.
Oh, it wasn't because you wanted to store it up and use it to your advantage later on, of course.
I didn't do it because I didn't want him to know what lowlives his family are.
Hark at Mother Teresa.
It's no good getting at her. This is all your fault.
I know, and I'm sorry. I accept I made a mistake.
Yeah, only because it backfired.
I did what I thought was best for you at the time.
Well, I'm happier with Kylie than what I ever have been.
Let's hope it continues.
Oh, sure.
I mean it.
All you want is to break us up.
I want my son to be happy.
As long as it's with another woman.
I will do all I can to help you two make a go of it.
It's a bit late for that.
Disagree. If we can put all this behind us, I see no reason why you should move out.
Yeah? Well, I see a big reason. And I'm looking right at it.
Don't be daft if I can't give my own daughter a quick trim for nothing.
Well, thanks for fitting me in.
Get away with you.
I'll buy you a drink later?
Well, I wouldn't say no to that.
See you then. Bye.
Yeah, bye, love.
Must be nice. Free haircuts whenever you feel like it.
Don't think you do too badly here for yourself, Kylie, actually.
If she didn't like us living at number 8, maybe she should move out.
What, of her own house? Oh, talk sense, you silly girl.
We'll get us own place, don't worry.
Yeah, but where?
Well, I don't know. We've only just decided to get somewhere.
How much are flats at Victoria Court?
More than we can afford.
Do you know, if you knuckle down and save your pennies, Kylie, who knows, miracles might just happen.
Sorry I'm late.
Oh, don't worry, darling, we're not busy.
Oh, Liam's been dead ratty
I
this
was
morning.
married to your father. I did nothing but fall out with your Grandma Ivy.
What are you saying? You turning into her?
No! 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 I'm just saying.
You act just like her?
I don't think Kylie's good enough for David, and she sees me as finding fault with her all the time.
Well, look, one of you's right, and it's not her.
Hi, you two.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Evening. We're just talking about Kylie.
Oh, please, no. I have had Kylie up to here. Gail, I'm sorry to have to say this, but that girl has absolutely no manners and no sense. I feel really sorry for David having to put up with her.
Funny you should say that, because Mum was just saying it was her fault.
I was just trying to see things from her point of view.
Look, I like to see the best in people, especially the ones I work with.
Of course.
But her, I can't, and I refuse to say that it's my fault when it's not. It's hers. Oh, thank you. I'm going to sit down before I fall over. Oh.
We could have
go home, you know. You did finish work more than an hour ago.
And have another argument with David and his wife?
I thought you decided that was all your fault.
Well, I've changed my mind. Your Gran's right. Kylie's a nightmare. As soon as she moves out, the better.
Now listen. Say no.
Sophie. Eh? Look, I've said enough.
Hungry, I'm starving.
Hey, excuse me.
You all right?
That was mine.
It's not hard to make some more, is it? Any tea on?
Yeah, stick kettle on, Mum. I'll pour it.
Oh, fiddlesticks.
Could you iron my shirt and all?
Right, that's it. I've had it.
You've had what?
A Anything you want doing in this house from now on, you do it yourself. Cooking, cleaning, the lot.
I'm not cleaning back after he's used it.
Hey!
You'll have to. And if you want your own place, I suggest you get used to it.
Well, where are you going?
Cafe. Someone's going to cook me breakfast for a change.
Well, what about my shirt?
Ask your wife.
Don't even think about it.
I feel...
What gets me is this idea that man means slave. And just because you give birth to them doesn't mean you owe them your life.
Yeah, well, despite all that, I mean, there is this bond between mother and child that nothing can break.
You reckon?
Yeah, I do.
Right now, I wish I'd never had kids at all. My life would have been a downside more pleasant.
Oh, I said, well, now, thank you both so much for turning up. Thank you for making such an effort, David.
Sorry, Gran. What happened again?
Not thinking of stepping into my domestic shoes, then?
Why should I? I'm no housewife. I'm a feminist, me.
Oh, Mrs. Pankhurst would be proud.
Who is she, my first client? Oh, you think you've scored one against me? Well, you haven't. Me and David are a modern couple, which means he does the cleaning, not me.
What?
Because I'm a working woman.
Yeah, well, I'm a working man.
Stop being such a chauvinist.
Hang on!
It's like women's lib never happened to you.
Look, I only asked you to iron my shirt.
Because I'm a woman.
No, because...
Because what?
Because he's too lazy.
Yeah? No, hang on, that's not right.
Good. So you can make me a brew then?
Yeah, I'll have one and all.
Me too.
Yeah, go on then.
Hey, man. Hi. Don't tell me they've driven you out of the salon.
No.
Yeah, what's up then?
Oh, Gail, I think I've been an idiot.
Why, what's happened?
Mark. I think I might have driven him away.
So he's not just a friend?
Yes, he is. I think he wants more.
And you don't?
No, I think I do.
What's the problem?
Oh, it's complicated.
Ma'am, from what I've seen of Mark, he's a gentleman. He's kind, attractive, solvent, obviously really likes you. We both know men like that don't grow on trees.
Oh, that's true.
I think you should go for it.
Do you?
What have you got to lose?
My heart, dignity, my savings.
I don't think you need worry about your savings this time. If you really like him, why don't you just go on a date and see what happens? Just put a fence around your heart, just for a while till you're sure.
You're right, love. Thank you.
Do you take the same trouble with everybody's hair as you do with hers?
Oh, yes. I try and give all my customers the best cut I can.
Well, your lad did mine last time. I had to get the scissors out and tidy it myself when I got home.
Well, why didn't you say?
He does yours, doesn't he?
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, you can always tell the best hairdresser in the salon. She's the one with the worst cut.
There's nothing wrong with my hair, thank you.
You can't see the back. Now, can you fit me in this afternoon for a trim with you, mind?
Yeah. Yes, I'm sure I can. At 3 o'clock.
I'll see you then.
Yes, fine.
Mark's never said anything about my hair being badly cut, though.
Ma'am, men don't notice anything short of you dyeing it dark green. And he might be very nice, Mark, but he's still a man.
But you said you'd pick 8.
So I said to your Gran, come round 2 hours and I'll make us all a nice meal and we can celebrate your birthday together. Sorry, she says. Mark's taking me out.
Oh, what? You don't like him?
Well, I don't dislike him. I just think she should put a family before some fella she hardly knows.
Oh, I say good luck to her. Hope I'm still getting strong at her age.
Unfortunately, I won't be around to witness that. Sorry, we're not open.
Hi, Nick.
Hi.
Somebody was saying you were looking for bar staff.
Oh, were they?
Yeah. And, well, I'm experienced. I'm available. And I can start whenever you like.
You're not looking for bar staff, are you?
Not this minute.
Sorry, you're being misinformed.
But we might be looking to take someone on, in a week or two.
All right, okay. So you'll keep me in mind?
Oh, yeah, I'll keep you in mind.
Great. Thank you. Oh, look. I've walked all over your nice, clean floor. I'm sorry. I'll get out your way. So you can do it again. Bye, Nick.
Bye.
Well, I hope you won't be thinking of employing her. Or doing anything else with her, for that matter.
Yes, Mother.
You shouldn't have look. I'm too old for presents.
No, we take it back.
No. Oh, sweetheart, that is lovely. Thank you so much.
Does the stuff at the salon get you anything?
Box of chocolates. Though I suspect Maria did the remembering and the buying. The other two just stuck their names
Now,
on.
tell me, Mum, what you were just telling me.
You weren't supposed to enjoy
Then
it.
you shouldn't have told me. You know my feelings about that family.
Well, look, Ken found out that his grandson, that's James.
The new one.
Yeah, was trying to con him out of a load of money. So he challenged him. James thumped him and ran off.
Oh, must be like the monkey out at the zoo over there. Excuse me.
Oh, that'll be Mark. I said I'd be here. Oh, how is poor Ken? I mean, he's older than me, you know.
Don't know. I mean, he can't be too happy, can he?
Hello, Mark.
And he took the lad in because his father practically disowned him.
Come on in.
Thank you.
Someone looking for the birthday girl.
Hiya, Nick.
Hi, sweetheart.
Mm. You look younger than ever.
Oh, come on. Things are said. Sit down for a bit. Gail will get you coffee. And
Thank
then we're just going to call in to an old friend of mine because it sounds like he's going through a bit of a bad time. Oh, I love that. Thank you, darling.